Oh, we have to start. Stefan, what is your icon?
Action.
Mama Ayudo boss.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, anyways.
It's the Mama
There we
Ayudo
go,
gang
summoning
boss
circle.
from Porco
That's a
Rosso.
square, Husky. That's a square.
Huh?
You made a square.
Listen, I tried. I couldn't get the lizard in the top lizard on the right spot until I added something. So,
Alright.
it turns out you can't edit thing for spaces. It just reverts
Yeah.
back to normal. So.
Yep. Okay, which one of you two wants to recap?
I can do it. So,
This guy.
let me see if I remember what happened. Trent is chilling, minding his own business, being a goblin child. And then Ungren comes up and tells him the truth about Eknort, and Trent feels all bad. But Ungren still has the plan of trying to break Eknort out, and so Trent agrees to do that plan. And then they lie to Kibo and Jardrag about a surprise for Norik, and enlist them into helping them sneak out. And then they go. No, first Ungren shoves Trent in his bag, with a straw so he can breathe. And then they go to the fort.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, also Ungren's birds are also in the bag, because why not?
Breathing through a fucking stainless steel straw.
Yes.
At least
Like a
it's not
boba.
plastic. Save the turtles.
Don't ever
So they
do
go
that
to the
again.
fort. Ungren is taken in. Trent is put in with the bag in the evidence room. Trent breaks out, is kind of scouts with the birds, and he starts to find the dungeon. Meanwhile, Ungren is in the dungeon, finds Eknort, does like the finger eyes to each other, is like, hey, watch out, we're gonna break you out, and Eknort's like, no, sus. Ungren's like, okay, whatever. Then they take Ungren for questioning. Ungren is Ungren, but she mentions her contact, and eventually her contact does show up and vouches for her that she would never do anything illegal while she's breaking out the goblin with Trent illegally sneaking in. So meanwhile, Trent is using his terrible negative stealth to sneak around, finds Eknort with the help of Lazarus and
Burning all
Swordbird.
your cookies.
I
Just
guess you're still
burning
negative. Don't you have good decks?
No,
What?
I'm a charisma boy.
No, you should, but you should have more than one stat that's above 10, surely.
Well, it's definitely not Dex.
oh god.
Anyways, so yeah, they find Eknort. Trent convinces Eknort that all cops are bastards is not gonna help her get out. And then well, first Eknort wants to get their stuff, and Trent's like, that would be effort. I'll just pay you. And then Eknort's like, but I need my goat. And Trent obviously cannot abandon any kind of animal, so then they have to go break out the goat. And so Ungren is walking back with their friend, mentor, elf person. They're ready to cause a distraction if they need to, but they don't have to because Trent gets out, thank Christ, with a skill check. Whatever those things called. Skill...
Challenge.
Yeah, skill challenges. Anyways, they get out. Then they find the goat. And then Trent breaks out the goat. And then they all meet up. And we didn't put it in the session, but idea of Malady is to make sure that before they get back, Trent gets Kibo and Jarbrig cupcakes with like those dirt gummy worms, and Norik a best mom cake, and that was the end.
Oh my god. I'm just like, Ungren's teaching Trent that you can just do these things.
Yeah, Ungren
Dangerous.
teach Trent a lesson about not befriending everyone and like levels of trust, but Trent didn't really get that.
I was gonna say, I
tried.
feel like there's more.
But we're
It's a
gonna
lesson
go to prison
about.
anyway because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Trent.
I'd like to say Umbra did spend the first 15 minutes feel like, Trent, you can't just be everybody's friend. Trent, like,
Goblin isn't
we can't
worth
just
it.
break... Wait, yeah. You gotta take care of yourself and your friends. You can't break him, like, breaking him out of prison's a bad idea. And then Trent's like, okay, got it. And then Ungren's like, alright,
so
so
we're
we're
gonna break
breaking
him
him out of prison, aren't we?
I know.
I mean, come on, you know how Trent is. He probably would have done it on his own.
And I was talking to
Actually,
Nina
I
about
was
how,
gonna-
like,
I've already told everyone, but I was gonna have Trent turn himself in, but then everything worked, so he didn't have to.
oh,
Thank God.
But I was telling Nine, I thought I was gonna fucking die listening to to Trent talking to Eknort about how you should go to Falcon's Hollow, you should go talk to the Jacksons, and I'll tell you exactly how to get to our secret kobold commune. It's like, you don't just tell someone you barely know about our secret kobold commune. Why don't you
That's how you get Pokemons. You gotta add them to the party.
we're not adding Eknort to the party. We're sending them to the people. We're trying not to get caught.
It's okay. She probably won't make it there.
Oof.
Oh, I thought I was
Wrong
gonna
way.
lose my fucking mind.
Also, Trent or Nine, you do remember that we also have goblins living there, right? You could have mentioned that.
I forgot about them. I
Yeah, we
remember
have
the
an
blood
entire clan
bears.
of goblins living there.
We do?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do. Norix goblins.
Oh, they're living at the commune now?
Yeah.
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 Their home
Oh,
got nasty.
I didn't know they moved to the commune. I thought they were still
Yeah.
like.
Their place got all fucked up from the spooky darkness.
Yeah, the underground's just shitty. Shitty underground. Alright, do we want the PJ side recap now?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 17. We list
Wait.
off oh, yes?
Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna do this again. Go on.
Are you gonna ask for the cookie count again?
No, I was gonna be like, wait a minute, this is episode 18.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Episode 17A. We don't have a name for this one. We list off our New Year's resolutions. I go on a solo mission, and I discovered that there are now wanted posters of Trent and Ungren. Trent is a missing child poster, and Ungren is wanted for kidnapping. And that there are more guards milling about than usual. I retrieve all of the things, like a good retriever. Meanwhile, Ungren hatches a quote-unquote brilliant plan. It's get captured on purpose.
Quote unquote.
We find out, well, Brahm's note says that Eknort is in prison. This does turn out to be true later, but we don't know at the time. And says to meet at the street at sundown tomorrow on Oath Day, which is Thursday. So that's no good, and I don't want Trent to go to this clear trap, and he would want to. So I memorize it, destroy it, and I get a copy forged, and I return and I do the best lie of my goddamn life. And then I immediately go make a plan with Esther to go to the meetup because I feel bad. Esther gets a knife and makes a date. We get there and guess what? It's a trap for sure. They try to arrest us and we run. Thank fuck I brought Esther. She entangles them and turns into a dire bat and flies away. I am no help to this situation. I'm just kind of there. We hide on a roof for some hours. I swap clothes with some unknown person and we go home. Unbeknownst to me, and I still don't know this, I think, Kimo and Jar Jar followed us and are missing in action. But Esther turns into an owl and goes to find them. I forgot to actually write in my notes, turns into an owl. It just says, Esther turns into. I was really stressed out. She succeeds and brings them home. And then my last note just says, oh no, there's more after this. When Auntie Esther says ACAB, you believe her. Wanted, me for kidnapping, and Esther also for kidnapping with a note that she can turn into a bat. And then Ungren grills me about lying to children.
Alright. So now that everybody knows what happened, when and where, are we good to start?
I think so.
I was born ready.
Yep.
I can't believe Roll20 still won't play the lobby music for me.
Oh, so sad.
Sad.
Okay, and everybody has character sheets open, yes?
Yes.
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 Maladies, do we get cookies for being on time?
Yeah, I already updated everyone's cookies.
Oh, give me
Oh,
two.
okay, here's... Yeah, here's the official cookie count. Brit has 7, Husky has 6, Lime has 3, 9, who you had 5 before the mini session started, or actually 9 had, 5, but now has 3 because She got 2 tonight. Anyways, Twig has 2, Stefan has 2.
Brilliant.
Twig has
Because-
3, sorry. Twig has 3, Stefan has 2, Sala has 2.
Because boy, did you burn a lot of cookies on that mini session. Jesus.
It was the
I think-
only way Trent was gonna survive, guys.
I
I
know.
think I only have 5. I think I used 2 last time and you didn't mark them down.
No, I marked them down. You did art, so you got a cookie, and then you showed up on time, so you got a cookie.
Okay, I thought that brought me to 5, but I'll take them.
No, you have way too many cookies. You and Husky both.
Because I haven't rolled jack shit since we started the cookie system. So
Well, time to change that.
I did use 2 last session. I probably could have used more, but sometimes it's funny to fail.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with me. It's like, oh, I failed. Hee-hoo.
There's a time to fail, and there's a time to definitely not fail, no matter what.
Hee-hoo, pupper.
cough, cough, Brad, cough, cough.
What?
And Sal said they're on their way. Does anybody
Yeah.
know where they are right now?
Probably making tea like last time.
Could be dinner.
Oh no, Zaki, don't leave me! No!
Goodbye. I must go back to my home world.
Oh, he wants to say hi to Isabella and sniff her butt.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Oh, and then he
Okay.
comes back. He just wanted to sniff her butt.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness, Zach, I love you. I need a fan in this room so bad.
Just checking up on you. Okay, bye.
All right. So, it's still morning time. Norik, Jardrag actually came to you, bawling how he hurt his foot on the stairs.
Oh, Norik, does the Norik thing. Like, checks him over, does a little, like, a boo-boo kiss. Better, because I assume it's just like a little stubbed toe. Hang on. Let me see. Hello, who just joined? Sala.
Hello.
Were you making tea?
That was part of it. I haven't eaten
All right.
today,
Oof.
so I made myself some chicken, rice, and soup.
Oh, real quick. Sorry, Sala. 9, did you eat?
I did.
Okay, good. You can keep your cookie then.
It's getting real.
All right.
Did you
all
also
right.
did you also take the shower like I told you to? Because I said
did.
not to. Good.
I'm so responsible, you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And PJ, you're upstairs. When Kibo, comes in, crying about how he hurt his foot on the stairs. He's,
I feel like PJ is much less comforting.
yeah.
If Kibo was crying because someone hurt his feelings, it would be a different story.
No, Nora does that thing where it's like, oh, come here, like let's Jardrag sit on his lap.
Yeah.
Are you dying? No, you're fine.
My
Oh,
family-
my coworker, when he's really, one of my coworkers is often really busy, so when someone is like, hey Jordan, is like, is anyone dying? No? Okay, sounds like a you problem.
Anyways,
Oh, bye, Mom.
nobody realizes that Trent and Ungren are not in the building, until they're not in the building. I don't know if anybody wants to do anything specific, but if not, in the meantime, you guys, yeah, oh, by the way, Norik, his foot looks fine, but, he seems really upset. Like, really upset.
Norik would never sense motive a child, would he?
Trust the baby.
Anyways, if nobody does anything,
I do
It's,
want to ask them, just because I'm curious. Because PJ would definitely ask you and George, like, hey, I couldn't find you guys last night. Where were you? I'm really curious what they say.
Also, it's still the morning, right?
yeah.
Alright, I was just chatting with Mom. Say hi to Mom.
Hello,
Hi,
Mom.
Drago Mom.
Mom, my friends say hi. She says hi.
Aw.
Yeah,
She's
they
going
say
out to drop something off. Sorry, go on.
no, it's okay. They look at PJ and they're like, we were, and they look really suspicious, by the way. They're like, we were planning another pillow fight.
I'll sense motive a child.
Fuck them kids.
Go for it.
Norik has sense
9.
motive. Norik has hang on. Since I didn't hear a bit, was Norik still here as well in this scenario, or did they move?
Well,
You can be here.
It
if you
can
want
be
to
now. Yeah.
one of them is with Norik and one of them is with PJ, right?
Well, that was just when
Oh, okay.
that was just when people were sneaking out of the house. We're
Oh,
calling
people
this
sneaking out of the house.
indeterminate amount of time later.
Okay, got
At
it.
some point during the morning, so you can be there if you want to be.
But no, Norik has always sense motive his children, especially Rodent. It's like,
Well, you have
Mine
to.
is-
You have to with Rodent.
especially
well, that's way better than
checking,
9.
especially checking if he's injured. Oh my god, he sense motive his entire party if they're injured. Do you need
Yeah.
healing?
Oh,
No.
well, yeah. Oh, are you sense motivating them now when they're totally not lying to PJ about how they were planning another pillow fight and not sneaking out at night?
Yes.
Because they definitely are up to something. They're giving each other suspicious looks and they look really guilty and they're sort of, they've got their hands together and they're sort of like looking kind of small.
Norik will kind of like do the thing where like he kneels down a bit, so he's at like eye level.
Uh-huh.
as
And-
close to eye level as he can be to two
Yeah.
kobolds.
You know, Nolan kobolds. Nolan children kobold, no less.
Yeah.
And be like, it's all right. You can tell the truth. We're oh my god, I had this phrase in my head, but I don't actually know exactly how it went. But it was just kind of TLDR. It's okay. You can tell the truth. We won't be mad.
Okay.
We're cool parents.
Reminds me of how my mom told me that, and then when I told her that I was plucking my eyelashes because I just liked it, she got really mad because there's no way that was the truth. I was like, no, I just like the feeling of plucking my eyelashes. Anyway, that was an issue I had. I still have that issue. Not of eyelashes now, thankfully. I just pulled a finger from my. Anyway,
Okay. So,
I have that issue too.
both of them, they're still looking at you, Norik, and they look at each other.
roll
And then-
diplomacy.
And then Kibo says,
Oh.
and then Kibo says, we were following PJ Master last night. And Chardrake just face palms.
Oh,
Norik gives Kibo a low pat on the head. You know, like a proud of you pat.
Uh-huh.
That's all. Like, he says, you know, like that sounds dangerous, but I'm glad you're home. You know,
were?
thank you.
I didn't even see you.
We're really good at hiding. We told you, PJ.
Yeah, I'm glad.
And Norik would
What's up
say,
with-
but you should know how dangerous that can be.
Yeah, if we were doing
What is-
something fun, I would have brought you.
Well, you didn't bring us the first night, and it sounded like you guys had a lot of fun.
Eh. Not that much fun.
Maladies.
Uh-huh.
Does Rhoda notice that at the very least Trent is not in the house getting breakfast?
You do notice that it's a little quieter than usual. Oh, a lot quieter than usual.
Yeah.
But Chicken's still here. So that must mean Trent's around somewhere.
Obviously.
Yeah, so if anyone looks at Rodent right now, he's like looking at Chicken and squinting, but not saying anything.
Rodent, after a moment, after a little bit of looking at Chicken will turn around and just squint back at you.
I mean, that's exactly. I mean, he's been around Chicken long enough at this point that he and Chicken have done this more than once before.
Yeah. But yeah, Akipo says, we're so sorry, PJ, and Auntie is here, and Auntie Norik, and everybody. We didn't want to worry anyone.
I'm about to sneeze in your life and it's stuck.
Oh, well, I mean, it seems like it worked out. So, hey, there you go. Fun lesson about how to run from cops.
About how what?
About how to run from cops.
And about, and Norik will say, hopefully you learn not to do that again. If we don't bring you for anything, it's probably because it's dangerous. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Does Norik know that they were running from cops?
No, he has no idea what the hell you guys were doing. He's just trying to keep them calm, and he'll freaking question you guys later.
Yeah. Yeah, Kimo sort of sniffles and says, yeah, and Jordrake looks down and says, yeah.
Oh, Nor's like, come here, and, opens his arm for cuddles.
They'll both go in for a big hug.
While you guys are busy, Road, you hear, like, some weird animal, like, clicking and chirping noises as Rodent is staring at Chicken. So 9, I guess you decide whether or not she knows or not.
I feel like they've been around together, and Chicken is obviously smarter than Trent, so she would have picked up on it.
Okay, cause Rodent just asked Chicken, where is Trent?
I think Chicken can't speak, right? 9?
I don't know. Now that she's cockatriced, like, she's more powerful.
But she doesn't have a language, right?
She doesn't have, like, an official one.
Then she only speaks Chicken. So she might understand bits of what Rodent's saying, where's Trent, which is probably a very common one.
Like, if Chicken looks at the door, Rodent will know what's going on.
Chicken is going to put her head up and look away, like, haughtily.
So
Rodent repeats the question a little bit more firmly.
She doesn't move. Like, in that way where, like, you say something to, like, an animal when they're just, like, lying there, and you know they heard you, but they're just like, no, I'm ignoring you.
Chicken is Miette.
I'm going to add a cookie to that.
Go for it. Okay.
So that's fuck 19, right?
9?
Yeah.
Yes. 9, did you want to roll for Chicken, or should I just roll and...
Eidolon has the same alignment as the summoner that calls it and can speak all of his languages.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's, like, unleashed now.
Oh my god, so Chicken
loud?
can even speak Feritonian.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh
she definitely would know. So.
Off, you little dog.
Well, here's the thing. She's never spoken... because technically she's not in her Eidolon form, but she's still an Eidolon. Do you think she would be able to speak as a chicken, or only as her summoned form?
I think it's fun if it's only as her summoned form, because then it's, like, really dramatic.
I also think it's fun that she's completely capable of it. She just doesn't want to.
Yeah, I more like the idea that she can speak in her chicken form, but chooses not to. That's much more fun.
Okay, well, Rodent, you get the sense that Chicken is upset. She's not upset with you. Because normally Trent takes her everywhere.
Yeah.
So the fact that she's not with Trent.
Yeah, so Norik will be in the middle of this hug when, like, Rodent, not breaking eye contact with Chicken, goes, "Have you anyone seen Trent?" Just as loud as he can so that anyone in the house can hear him.
Imagine Norik's having this
And-
nice moment, hugging
yeah.
the children. His eyes
Yeah.
are closed, and then that's someone saying Trent. His eyes just pop
and the thing
open.
is, but that's the thing, like, and the specific tone that Roden says it in is like, not in panic, but just loud and informative.
Yeah. 20 cents motive Norik. You notice Kipo and Jardrake sort of tense up a little bit when Rodent says that.
Norik, break the hug and look at the two and say, "Is there anything else that you would like to tell us?"
This hug has become a trap.
They're gonna look at each other again, and then they're gonna look at Norik. And then Kipo sort of starts saying something, and Jardrake just sort of stretches up, and Kipo's like, "But," he's like, and Jardrake looks at Kipo and says, "Snitches get stitches."
PJ's like, he has to stop himself from nodding.
Norik's kind of like, we're worried about Trent.
Norik says, "But I'm a healer, so it's okay."
Whenever someone
Kipo-
says the term "I'm a healer," all I can think of is "I'm a healer," but
Literally just thinking about that.
Kipo. Oh shoot.
God, imagine if Norik just has a Glock.
Oh my god.
You do have a hand crossbow. It's the same thing.
No, he's got a short bow, not a hand crossbow.
Oh, I thought you had a hand.
No, he's got a wand sling on his hand. You know, for quick, efficient cure
Healing?
light wound slaps. Oh yeah, I need to write down that feat, the one that lets me like once a day, ranged cure light wound someone by shooting them with an arrow, like
Oh my god.
delivering it via arrow.
Yes.
Grant.
Do they still take damage from that?
No. But yeah, because I found that feat by accident, and I was like, oh my god, that's so fitting for Norik. But it was like longbow only, and then Mally's is like, screw it, you can have it.
Fuck that. Yeah.
I can't imagine playing any tabletop RPG completely raw, cause like horrible.
Yeah. Dude, there's too many bad rules.
Too many bad rules that are both like, you know, either restricts players for no reason or has no reason to give players this much power. It's like just both spectrums. Anyway, he says that he's like, you know, he says you're not in trouble. He says again that we just want to know where Trent is. It's very dangerous right now for him.
It's dangerous to go alone if you're a Trent.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Just holds up Rodent.
That's more dangerous. Put it back.
It's also not completely incorrect though.
All right.
Rodent is dangerous in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's such a
Keep-
good gif. Jake Gyllenhaal is fucking eldritch.
Kipo looks at you guys
Swinging a
and
ferret
says,
around.
Kipo says,
He doesn't
apparently
even register it.
ferrets actually like to be held that way.
Oh yeah, it's really good for their back actually.
But it's just
But
so
anyways,
funny. Like that's like an 8-minute scene. You could definitely believe that he doesn't know he's holding it by the way he moves.
All right. So Kipo will in response to Norik, he'll say, who ruined the mission?
PJ's eyes narrow because of what Ungren said to him earlier.
Jardrake looks at Kipo and says, "It was supposed to be a secret. Now we won't get lizards or lizard cake."
I'll give you 2 lizard cakes if you tell us what's going on.
Oh my god. Norik like trying to what do you call it, like, you know, honesty, whatever, friendship, and then PJ's just
Sorry.
like, oh my god,
Bribery.
Norik got a gun.
can get through.
Anyway. That caught me off guard, I'm sorry.
So, Keeper and George will sort of hesitate, and then George says, we need a moment. And he sort of pulls Kipo away to a corner, and they start talking quietly, somewhat quietly.
PJ's gonna whisper to Esther and be like, "What's a lizard cake?"
Does Esther know what a lizard cake is?
Esther, give me an intelligence or a sense motive or a kobold check.
What's a kobold check?
Just roll a d. I don't know. Like, did you put any of those spare points into anything kobold related?
No,
Pretty sure it was crafting poisons.
Oh, all right. So yeah, just give me a sense motive or a intelligence.
I mean,
Sheet
that
is
sounds
loading.
pretty kobold related to me.
I think Esther's pretty good at sense motives now.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she was ever bad.
Wisdom,
also, I think-
wisdom class go burr.
And I mean,
Yeah.
she should. I personally think she should have a bonus to Kibo and Jar Jar because like, she's known them longer than anyone else.
Well, Esther, you know they like pie and cake,
Mhm.
and you know they like to eat small little things like rats and lizards, and like what your sort of underground kobold diet was when you
Mhm.
could get the meat.
So, like,
You
a
have a
mince
feeling. You have a feeling they don't really know what a lizard cake is. They just sort of said it.
Mhm.
That or a meat, maybe it is a meat pie, but you've never heard of anything like that.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think kobolds ever caught enough to make a meat pie.
Mm.
You think
It's
they
like
just
when-
said they
it's
just
like
put
when
two good
kids-
things together?
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say like it's when kids take two things they like and put it together, even if it's not exactly something that would go together.
Orange juice and cereal.
Ugh.
That's
Ugh.
perfect breakfast right there.
Ugh.
Meanwhile,
Gotta
everyone's
take a cookie
sugar.
away. Grit. Anyways, okay, so they come out of the corner, and they say, "We promise 2 lizard cakes if we tell you."
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes.
Esther's like crafting the recipe in her mind as she speaks.
PJ trusts Esther completely.
and we won't be in trouble.
No.
Yeah,
Did you
Yeah.
kill someone?
They look at each other and like, and they're like, "No."
Then you're not in trouble.
Oh boy. Okay. So people start talking to Jar Jar waves, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna tell this time." They went on a secret mission.
Who's they?
Ungrid and Trent. They
Classic.
said they wanted to get cake for Norik, but it was a secret, and that we had to distract you guys so that no one would notice, and that we weren't supposed to tell you guys, and that they would give us a cake, a lizard cake.
Nora's kind of like, aw. And then he's like, why on earth would Ungrin take Trent out in this environment current situation?
Why would wanted poster number 2 take wanted poster number 1 out? You mean?
Yes,
I like to think
exactly.
I like to think that PJ sees the expression on Norik's face. He's just like, "Aw," and then PJ just like elbows him. Like that's not true. That's not real.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And Nora's like, aw. Then PJ elbows him, and then Nora's like, wait a second.
I'm not getting a cake.
For a moment, I lived in a world where I was getting cake. I forgot that crime was a thing.
Forgot that my other child can also be a liar.
Hyena reaction pictures of like a scrunchy face of like doubt, but there's not much. Oh my god, look at that face.
It's like, wait a minute, they used to get along. They're both criminals.
when Ungren was detailing her plan originally, that was to everyone, right?
Everyone was in the room.
No.
Because
Nork wasn't there, I don't think.
I thought that was just PJ.
Was it?
I think
Well, no, I
it
think
was
No, PJ was
just-
checking the mail, wasn't he?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was the one who wasn't there. I came in halfway through.
Yeah, because just as PJ was coming, like PJ came back in the middle of Ungren telling her plan from the enchanters. Like PJ had just picked up all our stuff.
Oh, that
when-
plan. Yeah,
yeah,
I think
from-
everyone was there for that one.
Yeah, because we were all hanging out in the room. Because that was also when Rowan was like, if Trent darts for the door, Rowan is making Bear sit on him. Is what it was.
Yes.
I think we were all in the room when that conversation was happening, except for PJ, who was only there for the last half of it.
They're not actually getting captured on purpose right now, are they?
No, they're getting cake.
Mm-hmm.
They said they were getting cake.
These poor boys.
They've been through so much in the last 2 sessions.
They could, you know what? They could be getting cake. It's always good to give your friends the benefit of the doubt. However, we need to consider the possibility that they're not getting cake. And that may have been a lie.
We can consider the possibility that they were getting cake, and
They
we're
were getting
navigating
cake.
a city full of guards on the lookout for those with their likenesses.
They went to go get cake directly from the fort.
Oh my god.
I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
Even if they are just getting cake.
DM's gone, let's party!
I'm
Everyone roll
I'm going-
dice.
Right
I'm
now, I'm
going
trying
to
to.
give myself.
I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 1!
DM's not
I rolled
giving
an
us a
8.
count.
I rolled an 8, so that was fun. I'm trying to decide if Rodent has come up.
Those are
Stairs.
all so low, Salah. What the fuck?
You can't roll a 5d20, Esther, that's cheating!
You have to roll a 420.
That's right. I'll stop when I get a 20.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh man, I should find one of my super complicated macros and just post it here just to show off. Like, I spend so much time just making macros in Roll20 because I like it. I guess
Ooh,
I'm programming
ooh.
this job.
Ooh. I just rolled my 2 d20s in my tray. Got a 1 and a 7.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, my macros are too fancy that I can't just port it over
Oh no.
because it references stuff
Oh.
from the attributes. Because
Oh,
in the servers I'm in, we don't use the Roll20 sheets because with too many characters, they'll lag out the table like hell.
I
So
am
this
so
is just
glad.
the core attributes, and then I just reference those, and it automatically update them. Anyway.
I'm so glad I never roll this like jumbo d20 for Roan stuff, because this thing just rolled a 1, then a 3, then another 1.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, the Salah, the little red one you gave me, rolled a 7, then a 10, then an 18. So a little bit more variety, but at least there is something above a 10.
Here's my all-in-one saving throw macro for Brad in the high-powered server.
Oh god.
Wow.
Where it basically just it does a little pop-up first, ask you which save you want, then it rolls it based on it, and wherever you see like the at and the little curly brackets, that's when it's referring to something on the sheet. Which I mean, that's a bunch of attributes.
Those 4d20 almost look like Ronan stats. Is what are Ronans? Yeah, they're like.
And then when you do it, it adds even more, where it's like, all right, if it's a reflex save, then there's another thing I can check. So it's like, all right, do you have this buff on? Yes, no, add this if so. And then you can add a bonus on at the end. It'll be like, bonus? Do you have any bonuses from like other stuff? And then, yeah, I like my macros.
Holy Jesus.
I have one that's like comically long, but it's only long because it repeats the same lines multiple times. I'm gonna message Mum. I want her to get me McDonald's.
My boyfriend just got me Wendy's.
Jealous.
Wendy's.
Wendy's. They don't have mustard at Wendy's though, so I had to put my own mustard on it. I accidentally put way too much. But it's okay.
Oh no.
Ultra mustard is better than no mustard.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome to the
We're winning at the video games, Melodies.
we all
Oh
rolled-
boy, wow.
We all rolled a 20 and we win.
Sounds good. So what?
Sounds good. I guess the campaign's over.
He tries to beat the final boss.
I actually forget what we were actually doing.
Just
Kibbo and
talk-
Jar Drake were still talking. I was gonna ask if, like, I was gonna decide if Roden was still downstairs with Chicken or if he went to go see what was happening upstairs, but because I think you guys are still.
Oh, I don't know where we are. We can be with you if you want to be here.
I don't know. Like, Melody, did we say where Kibbo and Jar Drake were at the beginning of this? Like,
I'm assuming you guys are like in the main like living area with the couches and the fireplace and stuff.
okay. Oh, so Roan has basically heard all the. Oh, they were definitely out for cake, which means I can roll a sense motive now.
Okay. You get the sense that Kibo and Jar Drake are telling you the truth. They're telling you everything they know.
They got tricked.
They did.
And what they know smells like horseshit.
I mean, if you're gonna lie to children, you say you're going to get cake.
I mean, is anybody gonna do anything or?
Wait, I think we're just kind of like. I think we're gonna discuss among ourselves once Kibo and Jar Drake, adult talk.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah,
Look.
Nord gives them another pat.
We will have lizard cake after dinner.
All right, they'll scamper off for you guys.
Rodent kind of turns to Chicken again, probably assuming she's not gonna answer, and and says in his like the ferret speak. It's like, did you know that he got captured? Or like, did you know did he let himself get is he out to get himself captured?
In says nothing. She adjusts in her comfortable, warm spot by the fire.
I mean, if that is what they're doing, we can't really do anything about that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hopefully it works out.
I hope it works out.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so time skip to when they get back. Time skip. Trent and Ungren walk through the door. Trent is holding, they're both holding a box from a bakery.
Norik's ears perk up. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
did
also,
get a
I'd like to say, yeah, I'd also like to say it's like 2.5, 3 hours later.
So now it's lunchtime and we're all eating lunch.
Esther made her interpretation of lizard cake.
We're all eating lizard cake.
what? Please tell us what her interpretation of lizard cake is."
There's like a minced meat pie,
Fantastic.
2 layers.
There's like a cookie cutter of like a lizard in like the crust.
Mm-hmm. It's not a very pretty lizard, but the crust does have a lizard on it.
Aw.
I think you have to
Norg
roll
helped.
a D100 for any cooking.
Can Norik help? Would Esther accept help?
Yeah.
Yay! I don't know what to, let's see. What would I roll? Would it be a craft?
Sure. In this
know.
case, yes. I consider baking to be different than cooking.
Oh boy.
It's fine. I don't actually have baking on my skill list.
Oh, time to change that.
Well, we properly implement some of the
Wow.
Hang on. Did I
No.
ever implement background skills? Whatever.
Esther dies.
I'll just do an int roll.
Does not survive.
All right. You guys
Like
are doing.
Esther-
You guys are doing okay. I'm assuming this is more savory.
Yes.
Esther distracted at the fact that Trent is missing, and Ungren is involved, and the boys were lied to, add sugar instead of salt to the pie.
Oh no.
And Norik realizes it too late, so he has to kind of make it work.
I like
It
to
turn-
imagine like Esther was the one who assembled the pie, and then as like Norik noticed Esther was distracted, he was the one who like handled like putting it in the oven. So it looks beautiful on the outside, but it's sweet lizards on the inside.
I will tell you that contrary to what anybody else says, people in Jar Drake love it.
Mhm.
Yay!
We're all choking down our lizard cake as they walk in the door.
And they're like, "Can we have seconds?" And everyone else is like looking at them like, "How are you eating this?
Yes,
This weird
yes,
sweet-
have thirds.
Sweet meat."
I'm not gonna lie, Roden probably eats all of his because it's probably not any worse than what he could make in the wild. So.
Yeah.
It's true. PJ's always hungry, so.
The growing boy.
Roden didn't eat things with seasoning for like years of his life, so he's fine.
So he's like, "This has seasoning? Awesome."
This vaguely resembles food.
Hog.
I bet the crust is good. Like, the filling's kind of like, but like the crust is so good so that you just power through.
Anyways, yeah, so you guys are eating your lizard pie when guess who walks in or your lizard cake when guess who walks in with more cake.
Norik chokes on his mouthful of lizard cake.
Someone
from
feel
them,
check.
wait, from them entering or from the lizard
From
cake?
them entering.
Okay.
It's a whole lizard. A few.
I do remember hearing that like snake is actually really good. So if it's a snake cake, that might actually be really tasty.
I had like ostrich these like
You
Chinese
canned
noodles
chicken.
with ostrich, and it was super nice. They
Canned-
had crocodile on the menu as well, which is curious.
Huh. I've heard those
Crocodile's
sounds awesome.
fucking good.
There was like a bunch of like unique meats in that restaurant that mostly did like noodles. I kind of wish I could go back, but it's in Malaysia.
Fried alligator is like superior chicken, honestly.
Ooh. Anyway,
Anyway,
Trent and Ungren are back.
Yeah, Trent looks really nervous because he didn't expect to be back. So it's like, "Hey guys," and he has the cake. I feel like it's under his hat, and he like lifts up his hat, and there's just a cake on his head.
I feel like we're all just like dead staring at them.
Hmm.
Shit.
Ooh, ooh,
Okay,
ooh.
so
Esther is
So-
just not hiding it. It does look like that picture of like girls with red solo cups just like staring at the cameraman.
I was gonna-
everyone's staring at each other, and there's no noise except for the sound of Nora going.
yeah, I was gonna say like Roden is not saying anything, Trent, but he is staring at you like not, I guess apparently not intimidating, but just like eyes narrowed, just like making unblinking, unbreaking eye contact with you.
Trent just like starts sweating bullets.
Because let's be real, even a nat a nat 1 intimidate from Rodent is probably gonna.
Yeah,
Trent has
that's
disadvantage
that's
against
still a
Rodent
12.
intimidates.
Yeah.
I think like the actual state of demoralize is like has to do with your wisdom modifier too.
Oh boy.
I think it was like 10 plus bad plus wisdom modifier or a skill of some kind. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Norik finally like kind of coughs up the bit of lizard cake that got stuck in his throat. And he gets up from the table and rushes over to Trent and Ungren. Completely walks past Ungren to go straight to Trent. It's like, oh, Trent, I'm so glad you're okay. Where were you? We were so worried. Are you hurt anywhere? Cause like Trent, the little little pat down, checks like the little like the little bit under his scarf just in case.
Checks his teeth.
Checks his teeth.
You should be flossing, Trent.
We got you those
I'm
motorized toothbrushes. How are you using it?
I'm suddenly thinking of that meme that's like what have you got in your mouth? Trent.
What do you have? Drop
But
it.
it's more of a it's probably
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's more of a Rodent thing, but then again, Trent shoving random things into his mouth also seems very in character. He would just actually let go. Rodent just won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodent is the bread cat.
Yeah, Rodent is definitely bread cat. Oh my god. Like you could rotoscope that clip and it would be and it would be Rodent.
So I think as Norik is doing this, Trent like starts to like break down because he like the lies up. It's like, Norik, I was trying to do the right thing because I know I messed up, but I don't know if it was right. I don't know what I'm doing, Norik. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's a cake.
I neglected to mention, would Eknord still be with you, Trent? Because you were gonna have him talk to Norik.
Parted ways.
I thought you were gonna have him talk to Norik.
I was, but then I realized that was a worse plan.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah,
and Norik kind of like finishes little check over of Trent and like he kind of does that thing where you kind of like tug, where you like kind of pat someone on the shoulder a bit to kind of guide them to somewhere. He wants to guide him to the table, just have a sit down.
Yeah, and Maladies, that sense motive is Rodent listening to Trent's account.
Yeah. You guys are so focused on Trent and Ungren that you don't even realize that there's someone there with them.
Oh no! Wait, what? I thought you said that.
It's not a goblin.
Not Eknort.
What?
Or a goat. It's an elf.
Uh-oh.
And anybody who fought in Fight Club can give me a intelligence.
Oh, gladly.
Uh-oh.
17.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
So that my like roll 20 rolls have sucked. I'm gonna so intelligence a +1. That's that is a big shit, come on.
Is it above 10?
You fucking bet it's not.
Oh. Alright. Ron, you don't know who the fuck that is. You don't care. You're too busy with Trent. But
It's an elf. My dudes.
Grant and PJ, you recognize this as you didn't see her fight, but it was she was there that night. She was the one who seemed to be
beat the fuck out of.
No. She was the one who had been sitting on the bench and seemed to be coaching. What was fucking? Oh, Hellfire Havoc.
Oh, okay.
Second, the chief of police was at the Fight Club.
No. Different person.
No. Wait, then who is this then?
Could you imagine though? What a plot twist.
Introduction. Party. This is Imuru, my mentor.
You're you're echoing so hard I can't tell what you're
That
saying.
was Lime.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Lime is echoing off melodies.
Mm-hmm.
Introductions. Party. This is Imuru, the one who taught me sword fighting.
Oh, see, I didn't finish the mini sesh, so I was like, the only elf woman I've met that I've seen in that session was the chief of police. I'm like, what?
Nora does that deer in headlight stare.
PJ awkwardly
elf.
waves.
She'll give you guys a polite head nod, and she says, I'm pleased to see that Ungren has made
friends?
has companions.
So just like coughs. What does this elf woman look like?
Lime, do you have your description?
Somewhere.
Cool.
Are you gonna...
I also only got partway through the session.
Am I just gonna make stuff up? We're gonna end up with yada yada 2.0?
I haven't listened to it. I set up my computer an hour ago.
Alright, Lime's got it. Give him a moment.
Yeah, Roden hasn't even noticed this woman. He is still like staring at Trent, who is just about to start sobbing.
Alright, she has a short-cut, dark brown hair, neatly curled away behind her head, out of her ears and everything. She's a bit stout for an elf. Definitely compared to the elves that you've seen. She holds herself in a very upright walking position.
Like definitely like military training, like that sort of poise, or
Yeah. She's wearing nice clothes, but not clothes that would be cumbersome if the need arise to stab someone.
For no reason.
Just in case.
It's like well tailored but functional sort of thing, or is that kind of?
I'm gonna be honest. You're not gonna find much resistance in normal clothes when you try to stab someone, because it's an arm movement.
It's about the armpit holes.
Yeah, you need those armpit holes.
Does she have a knife glove? Is that what you're saying?
What? Say again?
Does she have a knife glove? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Basically, I think what Lime's trying to say is she's stretched like nicely, sharply, but not in a way like where Trent is, where like if he was trying to swing a sword, it would absolutely get in the way.
Mm-hmm. Practically dressed.
That's the word.
Sounds like a cop.
Yes, Esther like just goes back to the tea.
That's true. I want to sense motive. Is she a cop?
Sure, go for it.
1.
Oh,
2.
definitely a
1
cop.
plus 1, 2.
Maybe not. She's definitely a cop, but Ungren says she knows her, so maybe not a cop, but definitely a cop.
PJ's
But maybe
eyes
not a
narrow.
cop.
Undercover cop.
Definitely not a cop, but just kind of cop flavored.
Yeah.
As for them, the tall one is Jackson. PJ, we call
Norik
him.
would be the tall one.
She looks at Grant,
Oh, Grant
and
would
she
also
says,
be taller.
Yeah.
she says,
6'9", baby.
yeah.
In
She
fact,
looks at Grant
because it's
and nods and she
PJ
says,
like a
Jackson.
Yeah, because PJ isn't PJ like dead center
Dead
between
center.
And isn't
PJ's average.
wasn't
Yeah.
Ungren taller than PJ anyway?
Absolutely.
Yes, by a lot.
The tall one.
PJ, hey, before Grant showed up, PJ was the second tallest person in the party, wasn't he?
No,
No,
Zach was
Nora
1
was
inch
the second.
taller.
Nor,
And Nora
yeah,
has
that's
always
right.
been taller.
Okay, that's true.
Or the human. Norik. And I nod towards Norik.
Norik's kind of like lifts one of his hands to do a little like awkward wave. His other hand is still patting Trent.
It just looks like sad SpongeBob. Like he's not crying, he's deflated.
Esther. And nods at Esther. And Rodent. And our newest arrival, Grant.
You can't
Rodent.
take him. He might be our newest arrival, but you can't take him for granted.
Yeah.
You see Rodent still making like unflinchingly staring at Trent, and you can see like the fork that he was eating the lizard cake with like clenched in his hand.
Stabbing time. Yeah, okay.
For what purpose have we made introduction?
Again.
For what purpose have we been made introduction?
It seems that Ungren here has taken to getting into trouble.
Oh shit.
I put notice in with the guards that were Ungren or anyone on the likeness of that Ungren's poster to be brought in, that I would be notified of this. I've been searching for Ungren and her mentor for decades now. But I seem to have gotten looped into whatever scheme this is. At whatever scheme I have staked my professional reputation on. Which is why I do think we should be... Sorry. Which is why I do think we should be... that we should take Trent and return to the fort before the guards come looking.
The fort?
Grant will nod and be like, "It's my fault you guys are all wanted. I gotta turn myself in and tell them that it's not your fault.
I'm not wanted.
Everyone but
Trent's like,
Grant."
very specifically, I did everything to make sure I wasn't wanted.
Ungren is going to interrupt and say,
I think
Esther
Norik's
will
still not
say-
wanted either.
Yeah, Esther will say, I do not care if I am wanted by the state.
Everyone wants me.
Fish fear me.
The fish fear you.
MILFs want PJ. Ungren, what were you saying?
forgot what I was saying.
I mean,
Okay.
Trent was saying, it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Expected to take him back.
Esther does that quick retort of, I do not care that I am wanted. And then sort of squints. She kind of wants to know if Trent was put up to this, so she kind of says, we all had a plan to lie low and leave in the next few days. What
Now
good
I
would...
have to try to remember what happened.
Ungren, Emerald doesn't say anything, but she's gonna give you a very, like, pointed look. Like, you said you weren't going to do that you guys weren't in any trouble with crimes.
Trent will be like, Ungren was saying that I can't, that I'm not a, I don't know. She was trying to teach me something, but I think the point was I was a bad friend, and I care that you're in trouble, Esther. I don't want you to be in trouble.
Ungren is going to put.
I am constantly in a state of trouble.
Ungren's what?
Ungren's going to put a hand up to her face.
And like a harsh look from Esther at Ungren.
Okay, hang on. What Ungren's Lime's trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Going to put her hand up to her head and just take a breath and say, "Let me explain. Can we
You
sit?"
guilted him into joining you on some sort of scheme?
I did no such thing.
Chose to do it.
He
I
seems
agreed.
awfully guilty right now.
But I am the guilty. It's my fault. They're after you because of me. Because I wasn't in the F school.
Did you do this to him?
Did not.
He's just like this.
Esther doesn't believe.
Yeah.
Why don't we start at the
So
beginning?
that you could meet your friend.
Why don't we start at the beginning? After I
A
told
long time ago.
After I told Trent what was really going on, he agreed with me to go to the fort, where I would turn myself in and explain the situation to the captain of the guard.
A further
did-
fool's errand.
I wasn't gonna let her be captured. I was gonna turn myself in. But then it worked really well. It was kind of a good plan.
So, okay. What do I have to roll to have Rodent leap over the table and grab Trent and pin him to the ground so he can start yelling at him?
I mean, I think you just do that. Trent's not gonna resist.
It's a CMB.
So, I'm going to roll a real die because then I think CMB is my plus 9. Okay. That is. Okay, so 14 plus 9 is what?
That's already higher than Trent's CMD. You can do it.
Not even gonna contest.
Wait, but I'm writing it for the chat. So what? 8. 23. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Rodent does that, and so to you guys, all you hear is aggressive animal chattering, and 9. I will be sending you this giant block of text.
Okay.
Send it to me too.
After Rodent is done, PJ will look down and at him and
PJ?
say, "Are you done, Rodent?"
Oh no, I'm not done. That is not the end of what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So
They're screaming and weasel.
yeah. So, but then I also. So that's first part. Now I need to roll a will save.
Oh, what?
So. Rodent's not crying, but he looks like he might, but he isn't.
Oh.
And now 9, I'm going to send you a little bit more.
Okay. Alright, tell me
Okay.
when I should respond.
And
Wow, this is
then that's the last of it. So you can respond. Rodent is still.
While this is going on,
Yeah.
Emerald will sort of step forward and say, this is a matter that would best be resolved sooner than later.
PJ puts up his hand. Like in the air, like he has a question.
Yes, Jackson, was it?
Yeah. Nice to meet you. You can call me PJ. So is Trent arrested or not?
No. As far as the school is concerned, currently.
Okay. If we bring... So, I just want to make sure it's all on the... Like, if we bring Trent to talk to them, like, Trent's home people, parents, school, whatever, definitely is gonna know about our whole deal. Yes? There's no way they don't get told, right?
If you would let me explain, I can go over this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look down at Rodent and ask him, are you quite done, Rodent?
We're not done yet. 1 second.
Yeah, they're still screaming.
Yeah, like
Trent
Like,
is screaming back now in the ferret speak.
yeah,
Are we just gonna have the adults speak while the children scream in the background?
yeah. That's basically what's happening right now.
Yes!
He
Alright.
raises his hand again.
Ungren shakes her head at Rodent and sighs and says, yes, Jackson.
Was Eknort in the prison? Or no? I was really curious if that was true or not.
Eknord was in the prison, yes.
Oh, god damn it! He looks at Esther. Like, man.
Now, wait, I believe I said I surrendered myself, yes. So, after having my gear confiscated, with Trent inside the bag,
That worked?
it did.
What the fuck?
I was taken to meet with the captain, who inquired about a number of things pertaining to how Trent was missing for the last 5 years, and whether or not I, and by extension this party, were kidnappers. It was a long conversation, but I believe I have convinced the captain that we are not kidnappers. In fact, Emerald here assisted in that by vouching for me.
On account of us performing lawfully in this city, which has been proven to be categorically false.
The deal, if you don't mind me stepping in, Ungren, the deal was that Ungren was to bring Trent to the captain so that the captain could make sure Trent was unharmed. Yeah.
I have absolutely no intention of turning Trent over to anyone to be arrested or taken home or to school or wherever. As far as the school is now concerned, he is under my tutelage gaining real-world experience.
If I might also say, I have some sway with the academy if it does turn out that all of these claims are true.
What claims have been made?
Trent is acting under his own free will, that we have not kidnapped him, and that we are not holding him nor hurting him against his will.
So, slight interjection. Trent, you hear like Trent like speaking in like the same kind of animal clicks and like whistles, like rapidly and like it's like just a massive amount of like weird whistles, and then suddenly like Ronan just stops and he's kind of like shaking, and then you just see Ronan run out of the room and like just disappear up the stairs somewhere.
Oh no.
It's just deflated SpongeBob on the floor.
Oh, Norik's like, I better go deal with this, and he gets up.
All the captain
Goes
wants
to Trent.
is to be assured that we are not mistreating Trent. If she is satisfied, then Trent will remain with us and will not be taken back to the school.
By them.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we did break the goblin out of prison.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Emerald sighs in the background.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't trust this institution, but I guess we better go talk.
The fact that I'm standing here now and not rotting in a cell should say much about their willingness to cooperate.
You don't rot.
Rust, whatever you will have it, Jackson.
I think it would be more deterioration. Your friend has a point.
Yeah, don't claim to rot in front of people who will rot.
Our word.
I mean, yeah.
I am under no belief that anything I say will change anyone's decision. And she just leaves.
Like halfway through Ungren talking, Grant got up and went and got himself a drink and came back and like noticed the screaming started. And like kind of came back a little bit more hurriedly and then listened to everything. And he's just like takes a sip and he's like, "You guys really know how to make an impression in new places, huh?"
It seems to be a talent.
I mean, talking to the captain will get us not wanted here, which would be of convenience to us. Okay, so, I don't really know how schools work. He kind of looks at Emerald. But I feel like if I had a child, and I sent my child off to school, and then my child disappeared, and then I get word 5 years later that my child has reappeared, and then I'm like, holy shit, my kid's not dead. And then someone said, oh no, don't worry about him. Someone else has got him. Like, I just, like, this is gonna be a convenience to us. I don't know that it's gonna fix...
Emerald is a long-time teacher at the academy. And having trained under her, I am afforded some of that, I guess, respect by way of being her former pupil.
I don't think it's an academic concern. You know what I mean? I just feel like they're probably still gonna try and find us. Them, if they want Trent.
Perhaps it would be best to do this to settle one problem at a time. Right now, it seems like it would be the safest idea for you and your friends to settle the bounty on your heads without it being your heads.
At this, when, after Roden had run off, Norik had gone to Trent, and kind of like, since Trent is a sad, deflated SpongeBob, Norik will pick Trent up.
Trent will just remain
Trent just
limp
Trent just like
SpongeBob.
limp? Yeah, his like ragdolls in Norik's arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Trent Bear comes up. Bear kind of watched Roden go away, but he goes up to lick Trent's face.
Oh,
Bear is a
start
good
crying
boy.
harder.
I mean, it seems like... Okay, we might need to give Trent, like, a minute if he's gonna go talk to the cops, but... I mean, it seems like you guys worked hard to get an opportunity to talk, so we may as well go.
Ungren sighs again and says, "Thank you.
But I still don't love it.
It's making the best of a bad situation."
You do have that letter from the captain still, do you not?
Did the captain give me a letter? I gave the captain a letter, not the other way around.
No,
The
you-
captain gave you something she specifically
Oh,
wrote
yeah,
on
yeah,
and
yeah, I
sealed,
remember.
allowing you to get back to the fort without trouble.
Okay, and I will pull that out and say yes. This will get us through the front door without harassment.
And yeah, as I mentioned, it is a piece of paper that has a seal and signature from Captain Proswin still. That is basically guaranteeing Ungren and Trent entry back into the back into the fort for a direct meeting with the captain.
Nervous.
All right, and if they do try to take Trent, I will not be on my best behavior. Letting you know.
Neither will I, Jackson. I have no intention of losing Trent here.
PJ shrugs.
I can imagine at this point Norik's like slowly unwrapping Trent's layers for better hugs.
Kind of just letting this happen. He's just dead. He's like a sack of potatoes.
Like he's just holding Trent while everyone finishes talking.
All right, so you guys are gonna head over to the fort.
No, we gotta go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm zoning out. Trent's gonna, Nor's gonna say, could someone go talk to Rodent?
Oh, I could try.
I think you're the best bet. I'm pretty sure he still holds something against me.
Lester already left, so is that where Esther went?
Yeah, probably. I'd assumed that when Twigs had Norik like go take care of the two of them, I thought that Norik was gonna go after Rodent.
You can't be in two places at once.
Yeah, since he picked up Trent.
I feel like right after
Sorry.
people get into a fight, you should just immediately bring them back together. But I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I don't know if that's actually what you should do when your children fight.
Wait, so okay, so sorry, I was in DMs. What just happened? What's going on?
So we're just gonna find Rodent, I think.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. He's on the roof.
I mean, she will just find him and then like.
As for your concerns, Jackson, I have sent a letter to the academy. I would expect a reply within, well, a couple of days. But yes, I have promised the captain to bring Trent to the fort by nightfall.
All right.
You do hear a little bit of muffled screaming from the roof, but you can't tell what he's saying.
Oh boy. I think PJ's gonna. Obviously, we're probably not gonna go there's probably gonna be a small little hours time skip before we go, seeing as Trent is deflated and he does need to be presentable.
Reinflate, yeah.
As PJ leaves the room, he's gonna walk by Grant, and he's just gonna whisper over his shoulder let's hotbox Brand's garden shed later.
Oh my god.
And then he'll just walk out of the room.
Just wordless agreement, just like a very strong nod.
Where is Bran, by the way? I'm sure he would give you a warmer welcome. Emerald.
Yeah, I haven't said it, but Bran's probably around.
Is he?
Watching
the last.
Watching this, God,
kind of
help these people.
Because
well, hang on.
The last time that he was talked to us, we were like, yeah, so this is all the wildly illegal shit we've been doing.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't want anything to do with your wild shit. So he probably you guys probably started talking about oh my god, who got into trouble, and he's just yeah, I'm guys, I'm gonna go out. I'll be back in a day.
Imagine he starts walking in the door, he sees this and walks out again.
Well, that could have gone worse.
Wait, what just happened?
Would it?
Oh, that was Ungren to Emerald.
Yeah, everyone else is left.
Yeah.
Ungren's like, yes, successful plan.
Esther will go and like go into Bran's kitchen and just like find the nice find just like a large salami or something.
Salami?
Salami.
To wash down the lizard cake.
Exactly.
Esther is a kobold, by the way. Don't be surprised if you see a centipede crawling around in here.
Wait, so who? Okay, wait. Like,
I mean, Esther
Fuck.
wasn't disguised. She was literally just vibing at home when in comes a stranger.
Okay, fair.
yes, it's probably the two kobold kids, like that. Emerald sees as well. So it's like,
Was talking to you, Kate.
Oh, sorry. Say that again, then.
by the way, Lime, how do you spell your friend's name?
Oh man, it was on the poster for Fight Club, wasn't it?
Oh, hang on. I autocorrect fucking fucked it up already.
I was about to say I spelled it so wrong. Oh, I still spelled it so wrong.
Nice. That means I'm doing Elven names right.
So okay, so who's still left in this room right now? Like, cause since I've been like lost track since Rowan left.
I think Trent, Norik, Ungren, and Emerald, and Grant are all in the main room.
Okay.
Yeah, and to Ungren's this could have gone worse. Emerald says, I'd say your charisma skills have improved greatly since I last saw you.
Oh no!
After grabbing like a decently sized sausage from the pantry, Esther's gonna go and try to find Rodent. Did he like hide his tracks or anything?
Yeah, survive.
No, but you will have to look pretty hard to find him if you don't already know where he is. So
Ungren will come over to Trent and just as Norik is hugging it, I'm sure we'll just kneel down and ask for her things back, and Ungren will say,
First thing, give me back my fucking keys.
Trent will wordlessly hand over Ungren's things.
but Ungren
Like not
will,
looking up from Norik's like shoulder or whatever.
Ungren will say, as the handoff is happening, none of this was your fault, Trent. Remember that.
Like Trent just like just like sinks lower into Norik.
Yeah, Esther, you'll also hear a voice that's very distinctively not Rodent from outside that window.
Ooh.
Oh, rodent on the roof. There's a rodent on the roof, and it's big and fluffy, and its name is Bad Dad.
Could I hear what that voice was saying, or?
Give me a perception. A very easy perception, because this voice isn't exactly trying to be too quiet. Yeah, talking about, oh man, did I ever tell you about this one prank I did? And stuff like that. But then also like, there's like a bit of a quiet, and then like, have I told you about? I haven't. You probably haven't heard this, but I have a great son, a really great kid, and there was a bit of trouble not too long ago, and I hightailed it out of town. This was big trouble. You know, this is not something I'm getting involved with. But no, my son, he was brave with his friends, and he stayed around and he saved that entire town. It brings a tear to my eye.
I love Bad Dad so fucking much.
She hears this. Is this voice like on the roof near where she might hear Rodent like scrabbling around, or
Rodent isn't moving any like you don't hear anything from Rodent really.
Mhm.
Although
no claws
Yeah.
digging into the
Oh no,
support
you
beams?
should post a gif of what Rodent's currently doing.
Oh, you want me to
essentially.
post? Wait, do you want me to post the
Yeah.
one I sent to you?
Yeah, the Chihiro.
Okay.
He's doing the Chihiro.
Yep, that one.
Oh,
Poor sad baby can't handle emotions.
He'll sort of cut off, and then you'll see a fox head, a silver fox head, peek into the window.
Oh no.
Yeah, you like a hold that thought. Yeah, the silver fox head peeks through the window and says, "Didn't your mother ever tell you it's rude to eavesdrop?"
I never met my mother.
Well, this isn't the greatest introduction.
Esther like straight up just has that salami sausage. So, and she kind of like she sort of like, can she see can she see Rodent from like, I don't know, the windowsill or whatever?
I mean, probably not. He's sitting far enough away from the edge to not fall off. So.
Okay.
I'm sure he's contemplating pushing the fox off the roof right now.
Oh yeah.
She just sort of squints at the silver fox, and you would not happen to know a rodent, would you?
Who's asking?
A current guardian.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Ooh.
Also, Grant's calling who in, so is who coming in through the window, or...
No,
They're having
she's
a
out on a
standoff
hunt,
and
so
a
she'll be,
giant
like,
owl just
flying
walks
in
through?
from the wall.
Is Grant outside right now, or?
He stepped outside in the
Okay.
back where the courtyard is.
Okay.
Okay. Phew.
Oh. Well, the fox is definitely distracted as he sees this giant. He's like, "Wow, so that is the biggest owl I've ever seen." And let me tell you, I've seen some pretty big owls. Hey, kid, you remember that that seal you fought, or the fish? Oh, that was a big fish. I wish I could have dried that fish. He'll also hold a paw down, dangling a dried salted fish for Esther, and be like, "I'll trade you."
She'll take that trade. This Snousage.
Okay. If you eat it, you get 1 hit point back.
She's splitting that with Crunchy and Pinch Pinch.
It is the saltiest fish you have ever had.
Just like at home.
The fox will sort of disappear from the window, and Rodent, he sniffs the sausage and then says, "You'll probably like this better than me, kid," and tosses it to Rodent.
It's definitely like one of the larger sausages that Bran had. Anyway, Esther will leave them to it.
I mean, as Esther goes to leave, I was like, whoa, no need to rush. I was, just stopping in to have a quick chat, with my morning coffee. I'm headed out soon.
I love Bad Dad so much.
She
like this
kinda
motherfucker needs coffee.
squints suspiciously, not too suspiciously. Says, "I was never particularly good at comforting children, anyway."
Yeah.
Please.
See me neither. But that doesn't stop me from trying this time. Anyways, see you, kid. I'm gonna be off. You know how to find me. And he jumps over the eave of the roof and disappears from sight.
You hear like this really small voice who's clearly like, someone who just finished crying, be like, I don't, but
Oh. Can I roll a perception check to catch the barest hint of Bad Dad's voice and just have like the hair on the back of PJ's neck just stand up?
Go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna add my cookie to this.
Okay.
So it's a 9 + 4 + 5, 18.
I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, you can definitely catch a glimpse of silver fur streaking down from the second story.
And he feels so angry, but he doesn't know why.
His blood boils for a moment.
Fucking Ungren always messes me up.
Esther will find a pillow and a blanket or something and make her way up.
Who made this pie, Norik? It's delicious.
does Ungren not have taste buds?
She doesn't have a tongue, so no. Oh my god, I hope she doesn't have a tongue.
What?
No, Ungren's like Cypher. She just has the programs of what things should taste like.
But lizard cake isn't in the database, so it just tastes like nothing.
It's your taste.
It definitely tastes.
Like she scans it, it's like that is definitely a pie. It's
It
just like
scans as pie. Pie, comma, generic.
Yes, Ungren is awkwardly eating pie.
You mean disintegrating, vaporizing pie in front of her face?
Yes.
I'd like to think that's when Bran walks in and he's just like, oh my god, what is this?
Never. God. Yeah, Bran will walk in and he's just like, I see
After
you brought
all
more
the-
friends over.
Ah,
Especially-
bread.
and he's probably heard all the yelling that's been happening today.
Ah, bread. Meet Emerald.
It's Bran, but yeah. Oh my god. He looks at Emerald like, You're Emerald the Immortal. And she's just like, you must have me confused with someone else. He's like, No, I've seen you fight before. I know who you are. Please, sign something for me. I don't care what, just sign something.
Sign my face.
Oh no, wait, I can't see it.
He'll sort of reach around his pockets and pull out a handkerchief.
Do you want more chip?
And she's just like, how am I supposed to sign that? And he's just like, use your magic. Sign it with your magic. And she's just, okay. And she mutters a little something, her fingers glow, and a signature appears on the handkerchief. And she's like, I'm gonna frame this. Guys, I don't want to know anything about what you're doing right now. I'm gonna go get this framed. And he just
Don't ruin
leaves.
this for me.
He leaves, but then he like comes back, opens a door, opens a little like drawer thing next to the door, pulls out a coin sack, and then closes the door again.
Oh, what a good guy.
Well, at least one good thing happened to him while we were here.
Anyways, yeah.
How's Trent doing?
Trent will just be zombified.
Kitty.
He's not gonna say anything till they try to take him out the door, and then he'll like cling to the door.
Like a cat. Like a cat.
Yeah.
Wait, oh god, wait.
Everyone there?
Yeah.
I'm
Or did
trying
I
to find a
drop?
meme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think after
Please hold for meme.
for the meme.
Sorry, go on.
Oh,
Go on.
I think after it's been like 2 hours and Trent is still in a state, PJ's gonna go up to him. Be like, Trent?
Trent will not respond, but he will be like motionless in the way that you can tell he's listening.
This was exactly what I was trying to avoid by not giving you Grom's letter.
Trent will just start crying harder. It's like, you're right, PJ. I'm a bad friend.
You're okay. You know what would be a really good friend move right now?
I don't know.
Get up and go talk to cops. So that we can move on with our lives.
But you said the cops are bad.
Who fucking cares? You can still talk to him.
I can't do it unless it's okay with Rodent.
And
Why?
Nora's gonna say,
Because I can't.
Nora's gonna say, do you want to talk to, we can go talk to Rodent now? Do you want to come?
I don't think he wants to talk to me. Norik, I have something I gotta tell you. And then Trent will whisper this in Norik's ear. Hold on, I gotta find it. Sorry.
They say I gotta find it, makes me think it's gonna be
I
like
gotta
something
find
a
you so I
meme.
can DM you.
Oh.
I'm trying to find a meme. Scringus bungus. What's going on in Tumblr right
You
now?
know, 9, if you're in like GAA, like the server, you can click Twig's name and it'll just immediately pop up a
Well,
thing for you to.
I found it. So,
Okay.
Good job, me.
Our poor disaster children are finally talking, and it's the worst thing they've ever experienced.
You certainly have found some
Nora goes, oh, come
interesting
here.
friend.
Like, no,
Wait, what'd you
Nora,
say?
Oh, not friend.
Norik's
Sorry,
like-
Ungren.
oh, sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Norik's kind of like, oh, Trent, baby, like just baby boy, and gives Trent a big hug, and it's like, so you've got real friends. Where are all your friends here?
But I messed it up. I'm not the good friend. I'm a bad friend.
Norik, everyone makes mistakes, Trent. That's how we learn.
What do I do then? How do I learn? What am I supposed to learn? I don't get it. I failed class. I'm failing friendship school. I'm really bad at learning stuff.
Norik's like, there's no failure here. There's just, oh no, there's a word for it. I can't remember what it is.
Character development.
There's like the all the motherly quotes that Norik would know that Twiggy's does not. This is the biggest struggle with
laugh,
roleplay.
love. Have you tried living, laughing, and loving, Trent?
That's what I do all the time.
It hasn't gotten me anywhere.
Everything's calmed down. We can have a nice long talk and figure out what it is that we learned from this. Okay?
Trent will just nod and like sniff a gross boogery sniffle.
Norik gets out a little kerchief and just kind of wipes his face. Wipes Trent's face. Oh no, he does that really gross thing that moms do, where like they spit on the thing and then wipe.
Did PJ make this?
No. Oh, PJ says very defensively.
No. All right, so let's go talk to Rodent. All right, and
Trent will just let this happen and continue in his potato sack form.
Trent,
Norik, roll for strength to get Trent off the ground.
Yes.
Trent,
He's not helping in any way.
I will help.
Trent, as you're flopped on the ground, Emerald will kneel down next to you, and she says, "You're Trent, yes?"
Trent will nod.
Oh,
As
no,
Norik
Norik!
fails to get him off the floor because he's just a complete potato.
He's a dead weight. He's just like, he's limp. Oh my god!
Oh no.
She's like, "You wish to help your friends, do you not?"
Yeah.
I've spoken to Captain Windstill several times, and I can say with some certainty that she is a fair individual. If she wants to talk, I think if you talk to her, you can probably clear this entire misunderstanding up. And wouldn't that be good to help your friends out of this?
Trent will look to Norik.
Norik nods.
Okay, if Rodent says it's alright.
If she tries to pull anything, I will bite her face off.
And then Emerald frowns.
Yeah, Ungrin will say, a werewolf.
Oh!
PJ
Whoa! Whoa!
Interesting friends indeed.
PJ just gives Ugrin a look like, come on! Come on!
Oh, I don't mind. You live as long as I have, and you've come across several lycanthropes. I once adventured with a werebear.
Oh, it would have been so cool to be a bear.
Bear perks up and then now boops like PJ like bear, because like you said bear. I'm here.
PJ will give bear ear scritches.
Yeah.
We could probably find a way to mutate yours with the right materials, PJ.
Okay, that sounds scary.
If PJ who is already a werewolf gets bitten by a werebear, like can he choose which one can he choose between wolf and bear?
I think
That's
if
the
you're
roll
gonna
of
take a
D2
save or
every time.
This is how a chimera is born, children.
you actually
my
just
God.
lose your human half. You transform between a wolf and a bear.
Oh my god. So yeah, you guys, if you guys get up, you have to find Esther, who will then point you to where Rodent is, because he still hasn't moved, by the way.
I think given enough time, we surely must be able to get these kids in the same room, no?
Searching.
I mean,
I'm gonna
Esther
take
will
10.
take a bit of time.
So
I
I'm also
don't-
gonna take 10 to pick Trent up for 11.
I don't think you could take 10 on a stat check.
Oh, PJ was
I don't know,
assisting, wasn't
actually.
he?
Yeah, he didn't do a good job.
Oh.
I think
Yeah, they both rolled 6s, which is kind of incredible.
Oh my god.
I think stat checks are like all technically contested. Just
It says here the normal take 10 and take 20 rules apply for ability checks. That's on a form though. Where is it actually in Pathfinder? Oh no.
Because you're trying against Trent's
Oh yeah,
unwillingness to move.
It says take 10 and take 20 rules apply for ability checks. Neither rule applies to concentration checks or caster level checks.
okay.
Just want to pick the boy up.
Okay.
Assist by being willing.
Trent.
You should go search.
What if Rodent says no?
Then I'm not going.
Then wouldn't you be putting all your other friends at risk?
I gotta do what Ronan says. I don't want to mess up again.
PJ's eyes narrow. Like, what did he say?
That doesn't seem very fair to you.
I just want to be a good friend.
Ungren is taking notes.
Oh my god.
Is Norik not your friend? Or
Works my
PJ?
mom.
God.
What of PJ or Ungren?
PJ is my dad brother, and Ungren is Ungren.
Wow.
Wow!
Hasn't no Ungren yelled at him yet. He's like, are you an adult? Are you a co-conspirator? What are you? Where do you fit into this weird Trent family? I feel like she might be the weird aunt. That's where she's like arriving.
Esther is definitely the weird aunt. PJ is the fun uncle.
No, he's a dad brother.
Dad brother.
So Grant's the fun uncle.
Grant's just this guy.
So Zach was
Yes.
the fun uncle, but then he died.
Oh no!
Zach was the fun uncle, and Grant is
What would you,
Grant
what
is
was-
the fun uncle's questionable boyfriend.
Yeah, it's like that guy that like someone else knows.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
if- I don't
there's no actual red flags, but you're pretty sure, like, left to his own devices, you will have to bail him out because she
Well,
can't
no,
afford it.
Well, also, Steven, how did you describe? I don't know if this is just with Roden, but like the older brother who dropped out of college or something. Like, what was?
Yeah, the older brother who dropped out of college and had to move back in. Yeah.
Emerald will say, I don't know what she'll say. I forgot. My brain just completely died.
Reboot.
Insert dollar
Right.
sounds here.
Right now, your friends are in trouble with the law because everyone believes that they've kidnapped you. This is something that only you can write.
I was gonna do that, but then everyone got mad.
What did Roden give you?
I don't think.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I sorry. I was just gonna say, I don't think anybody is mad at you here. She sort of looks at everybody.
I'm not
No
even
one,
mad.
yeah.
Grant will just be like, I'm
Nork
mad at
reaffirms
me.
that, and is like, no one's mad. Trent and gives like, that little gentle, like little pat with his other arm.
If I was mad at you, Trent, I wouldn't have broken a goblin out of jail with you.
Which I still can't
Trent,
believe you did.
You're a good crime aunt. I still don't know what you are. A toaster who can eat lava, but you're really cool.
A toaster can eat lava.
Emerald will mouth at Ungren, you can eat lava.
Long story.
Brent, did Rodent give you a reason why he thinks we shouldn't go?
He didn't talk about that. We weren't talking about that.
Well, then what the fuck?
I just gotta ask him if he's okay.
Oh my god. Wait,
Because I want to be his friend.
you just need... Okay, hold on. He's mad about something else. So you need to ask him if this thing is okay.
I don't want to do stuff that messes stuff up again. So I'm gonna ask Rodent
Oh.
what he thinks.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go.
And this entire conversation is character development time.
Yeah. Emerald's like, I will stay downstairs.
Yeah, this will be quick.
Emerald's like, you fuckers go deal with this.
I have done my part with these children. I'm done now.
We don't even have to get... We
Oh,
don't even have to
who
get
are
close
these
to him.
people?
We just have to get within yelling distance of Rodent.
And then you're just like, where is Rodent? Because I don't think Esther came back down to tell them where he is, right?
No, she was gonna sit with him.
Where's Bear?
Okay.
Bear's with
Bear
me.
is with you guys because Bear was licking Trent's face and then went to go see PJ when he said where, like, turn into a
$5
bear
says
or whatever that was it.
Unfortunately, I
$5
can't speak
says-
Bear.
$5 says Bear gets stuck in the rain gutter.
No.
Oh, no.
Bear, find Rodent. Take me to rodent.
All right.
Oh no, goblin!
Roll animal handling to tell Bear to find rodent.
Gladly.
And then Bear can roll survival.
Okay.
Animal head. Is it alphabetical? Handle animal. +8. Okay. 15.
PJ is good with children and horses. That's enough.
And then okay.
Or
so
wait,
Bear
isn't it
needs
harder
to-
to handle someone else's animal? Well, Bear's a bear, though.
Yeah.
Maldives, I did not understand a single word you just said.
I was saying, isn't it hard? I think it's harder to handle someone else's animal, but Bear's a bear, so ultimate Husky, it's up to you whether a 15 will pass.
Oh yeah, Bear. I mean, Bear vibes with the party, so it's low. It's low. The real question is if Bear can find rodent.
You don't want me. What are you doing?
Is there a silly kitty?
For what
Yes.
it's worth, like Esther's been sitting with or near rodent,
And there's a trail of salami
Just
smell all the way from the kitchen.
cutting salami slices.
Oh my gosh.
All the way from the kitchen up to the roof. There's a salami trail.
There is.
Bear loves salami.
You know what else he loves?
Oh yeah,
Rodent?
he would. Yeah, he would know where the smell of that is. So yeah,
he would get the dried fish bonus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sure Bad Dad left a small pile of those fish by you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm actually pretty sure that Fat Dad would like dump a pile of the fish in Rodin's hands, pat him on the head, and then run. To his morning coffee or
Freaking
whatever the fuck he was doing.
Bad dad, freaking Cheshire cat, freaking thing.
Yeah. Asshole cat. Where do you think Rodin gets his bread cat energy from?
Bread cat so much.
If I ever figure out how to animate, I want to do that bread cat or like what was that clip, that Vine that we always post, Twig, the oh, do you think he loves me? Oh, I think he loves me.
Husky, Bear will definitely, he'll go up the stairs into Grant's room. And then at the window, Bear's like stops and he like looks out the window and like looks up and is like really confused because he doesn't see rodent, but he smells the fish.
Esther will
Mother is
drop
home.
a single fish down the roof and just have it go down till it lands on him.
And does it like land right on like Bear's like snoot or
Yeah.
on his eyes, like
Yeah.
just like a mask?
Oh my god. And he like jerks his head back into the window and is like whips his head and it goes flying across the room and then Bear goes after the fish.
I know, or maybe that video of like the dog gets like a piece of cheese or something, and it like was a dog or a cat like right on its head and just kind of like blanks.
There you go, Twig.
I love that dramatic zoom in.
Yeah. And
the
the,
little
like
wink.
the little like eye twitch.
Yes, that's the one.
So many dog treats.
Yeah. Being such a good doggo.
Bear's a good bear, but he's not a patient bear.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He sort of turns his head to try to get the treat and it sort of flies across the room and he waddles after it.
Oh wait, hang on,
PJ
that's the one I was thinking of. I'm gonna find it. Anyway,
You've at least found someone who's giving Bear fish.
Mother is here. You're back. I need help with the groceries.
Alright.
Mm.
He's gonna yell up to the roof. He'll be like, Rodent, are you up there? We have a question. It's a yes-no question. It's very easy.
Esther sees Rodin like kind of look up and he's like slowly like chewing the like one of the fish and he's still got like the tears on his face and he's not moving. So
If it's not Rodent who's up there, hi. Okay, here's the question. Are you okay? Are you okay with us going to talk to the cops? Drop down 1 fish for yes, 2 fish for no. If you're not Rodent, please do not drop fish.
Bear's back at the window looking for fish.
Yeah, he's like, fish?
Fish?
Lazarus is gonna poke his head out the window.
Laz is here?
He sees fish.
Oh.
Do any fish come down?
Can you repeat the question again?
Oh, just are you okay with us going to talk to the cops? 1 fish for yes, 2 fish for no.
So you said 2 fish for no, right?
2 fish for no.
Rodent, like
Very funny
like-
to me, the idea of Esther also voting.
Oh, then 4
Yeah,
fish
I
come
was
down and
getting
Peter's
fish down.
like, what
4
the
fish
fuck?
drop down.
Is this 4 people voting yes or 2 people voting no?
A truly incorrupt democracy.
I don't. Yeah, Sal. I don't know what Esther does. Her guy clambers to the side of the side and has like 1 fish in his hand, but throws it as hard as he can at the window. So it's like it's it's kind of sure whatever, do whatever you want. Well,
Laz
actually,
is
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
roll.
after that fish.
One second. Oh, it's second. What is my?
Making a ranged attack.
Yeah. That is a 20 plus 9.
Oh my
Yeah, you
god.
can hit the window. It lands with a big smack.
But it is 1 fish.
Yes.
See, Trent, that's all you need. There you go. We can go.
Yeah. Bear's just going up for it because it like sticks to the window.
Aw.
Bear's like reaching for it, and then Lazarus flies in and like flies up, grabs it, and then flies
I
down.
have
away.
returned.
Yeah.
I'll go back.
Yeah, Lazarus definitely flies to a different window to eat that fish.
Trent will just do like the tiniest okay.
Thank you for answering. Thank you for your response. Your feedback will be taken into consideration.
Esther drops a salami.
Oh, what the hell? Third
Oh yeah,
option.
there's Laz. What even is that?
It's a phone.
Oh my god!
The wallet.
Oh no, it is a wallet. They left the phone. Yeah, they took the important thing. That's right.
I think I
Esther drops the salami. Esther drops the salami, and Bear lunges out and just grabs it in his mouth midair, like with the most speed you've ever seen Bear move.
You ever heard a dog hit the side of a trailer? That's what it sounds like. Because I imagine Bear cannot stop his momentum and just like into the side of the wall.
Oh, you bet. You bet.
I think with the dropping
If you've ever heard a dog run full speed into trailer siding, it is the funniest goddamn sound in the world.
Oh
Because
god.
it sounds like a small car wreck.
Cause it what does it like warp or rattle or anything like that, or was it?
So it's tin or like a coated tin.
Yeah.
So it sounds like someone hitting metal, but it's usually corrugated, so it like crumples audibly. So it just sounds like someone hit a car. It literally sounds exactly like when a car hits another car, like at low speed, like a parking lot crash. That's what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
If the siding doesn't give way, if the siding gives way, it sounds like someone just turned a building over because like
raining
the siding
bear.
tears out.
All right, so Trent, you got your yes from Rodent, and you got a salami, which might be a salami yes from Esther.
Salami.
Yeah,
I think,
so Trent will allow himself to be ferried away.
Mystery meat salami.
I think with the dropping of the salami, PJ's gonna like stick his head out the window. If he looks up, can he see them?
Esther will reach out like tiny little.
You just see
Lizard hand.
tiny feet. It looks like the crocodiles.
I think PJ just pokes his head up and says, "Hey, if you two aren't coming to this talk, I need you to break me out of jail tomorrow, okay? If it goes bad, if I don't come back, okay? Bye."
Esther drops more salamis.
Bear's
gosh,
not going to move from that window.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
is PJ wearing the brimmed hat? The cowboy hat?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I was like,
Can he
I
catch
imagine
it?
if like Esther dropped the salami, just like the cowboy hat like holds it.
Oh no, he doesn't wear his hat inside because he's a gentleman.
Oh, valid.
Yeah. You can't wear your hat inside. It's when
But
you're
he
a
is wearing the
guest.
crown. But he's
When
wearing the
you're a
crown,
guest.
so it gets caught in the crown.
All right, so you guys are gonna make your way over to the Eagle's Nest.
Seems
After
like
Trent-
it.
After Trent no longer looks like he's crying.
Yeah, after he doesn't, as soon as he stops looking like a child who has been kidnapped, then we will go.
Yeah.
Still be demure, but he will like get more together.
Another fashion makeup montage.
Yeah. Because that would suck so hard if you guys spent all this time convincing them that like Trent wasn't kidnapped, and then Trent shows up and he looks like he's been crying all night.
When you guys leave, Trent, Chicken will look at you, and then
Can I
she'll
press
turn.
his face so it doesn't look like he's been crying?
His face turns
Yes.
blue.
No, I've
But yeah,
practiced enough.
Chicken will look at you, and then she'll just walk into the kitchen, away from you.
Trent will just hang his head.
Chicken.
Chicken's like,
similar
can't
to
believe you went to
kitchen."
the cops. I'm so disappointed in you. I didn't raise my chick to do this.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what you get for leaving the chicken behind, I guess.
Get captured.
Yeah, I mean, Trent empathetically, you'll definitely get the sense that Chicken is like upset at being left behind.
Yeah. I mean, she can
Clearly, you have to
overhear
do-
that, but I don't think he doesn't have anything to say that would like make it right. He just feels bad.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys are you guys gonna like try to like not be entirely obvious, or do you want to just like put wanted posters on in front of your faces and then like ask the guards to take you to the?
I mean, well, PJ's disguise is that he's gonna put his hat on.
Didn't the elf say she was gonna help us get there? Or did I misremember?
I mean, it shouldn't be an issue
Didn't-
either way because we have the
I
letter.
was gonna say, didn't the elf say that she would take us there, or did I misremember that?
No, you guys have a piece of paper that basically says free entry into the fort to have a meeting with the captain, and yeah, Emerald is gonna escort you guys because once again, she sort of is responsible for this whole matter now.
Okay.
Maybe I think we should be okay if she's escorting us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure like there's at least one guard who tries to stop you, but you guys can like talk through it for the sake of brevity. You guys get to the gate, and Trent Grom's on duty.
Oh, I'm making an intimidate check on this motherfucker. He knows what he knows what he's done. I'm gonna use a cookie on this. It's a 20,
Oh man.
It's a 21. Not great. I rolled a 6 on the dice.
By the way, I forgot to mark off cookies. Who's used cookies? I know Huskies used a
I've
cookie,
used one,
right?
and I'm now using a second one.
Okay. Who else used cookies?
I think
Anyone?
I only used the one, right?
So
Okay.
I am just glaring daggers at Grom.
He like puts his hand to like wave and like be like hi Trent, and then like he sees PJ and he like puts his hand down and just like looks away.
Yeah.
yeah, Trent is like just gonna look at him and then kind of look away.
Shake his head slowly, just sad.
You guys will get up and Grom will sort of
Fucking cops.
how can I help you?
We're here to see the captain.
You got the captain's rather busy. Do you have an appointment?
Show the paper.
Boop, boop, boop,
I will
boop.
show the paper.
All right, you can you show Grom the paper, and he glances. He doesn't even really look it over. He looks kind of afraid of PJ. He's just like, oh, okay, go on.
Hey, stop. Sorry, cats. Stop being a goblin.
He's like, I'll escort you up to the captain. And Emerald will step forward, just be like, There's no need. I can we know the way. And he looks like he's gonna protest, but then he kind of looks at PJ again, and he's just like, right. Well, I'll be here if you need me.
We won't.
Oh my god.
You guys can following probably Ungren and Immeril, you can make your way up the stairs, or you know, into the fort, up the stairs, and the door is open in the room, and you can see.
Oh, sorry, you're
just
back
inside.
again.
All right, you can see just inside. There's an older elven woman, not like old, but like, you know, she's got like sort of streaks of gray in her black hair. She's sort of leaning over a desk that's got papers all over it, sort of muttering under her breath, you know, hand on her temple as she's like writing and figuring something out. Yeah. Immeril, who's in the front, will knock on the door and say, Captain Winstill. Oh no, where did I put his name? Hang on, this is something. It's Immeril Tulligan. I have Ungren here and we've brought Trent to speak with you. The captain will look up. Be like, oh, Trent, yes. She'll push some of the papers aside to make space and sit up straight. And be like, please come in. And I'm assuming, what, like 7 people file into the room?
Ungren will stay outside.
Okay.
PJ's going
Grant
in.
will also not go in.
Trent will go in.
PJ goes in, but PJ's like visibly anxious about being in there.
Okay. PJ goes in. I'm assuming Esther goes in.
Or Esther weren't in?
Oh wait, Esther stayed back with Rodent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I forgot about that.
What
Sorry.
about Norik?
Oh yeah, Twig's not here. I'm sure Norik will go in because
yeah.
Norik is mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trent would be holding Norik's hand.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, everyone's going in except for Grant.
Grant and Ungren.
Yeah. Ungren, you're sort of standing there, and as Emerald starts to walk in, and she turns around, and she looks at you, Ungren, and she says, "Are you not claiming to be his guardian?"
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Ungren enters and says, I assume the captain wanted to speak with Trent alone, just so that there was no confusion as to if he was under any threat.
I'm sure she will ask for time alone if she needs it.
Ungren will walk in.
All right. Emerald will, before she goes to turn, and she sort of looks at Grant and sort of gives them a nod, and then closes the door behind her. Everyone crowds in the room. The captain sort of looks and says, "Well, it seems you've brought a few new faces. Not all new. I think I recognize." She shuffles through the papers and pulls up the wanted poster of PJ and says, "This is you, isn't it?"
Could be any human.
I mean, that could be anyone.
It could be, but your affiliation with Ungren here leads me to believe that this would be you.
Probably. But who's to say? This is not an admission of guilt.
Ungrid just puts a hand up to her temple.
So, she'll look at the shortest one here, Trent, and say, "Are you Trent Trington Squire the Third?"
Yeah, that's me. I'm the Trent.
Trent,
You
can you
wanted
please
to
tell
talk
me?
to me about my friends?
Trent, can you please tell me your parents' names?
That's a good question.
Lore.
Let me come up with them real quick.
You didn't. Oh my god.
Nope.
I dropped them for you already. Remember?
Nope. I
Okay.
remember long ago at that mini adventure, but that was so long ago.
Your mother is Silmare, and your father is Lysanthier.
Is he Leaf Squire the second?
I know, that sounds familiar. Okay. These are good things I should know as Trent. Trent says that.
Okay.
Where's Trent?
Alright. And she has a poster, she has a paper in front of her that anyone who wants to look and see is Trent's wanted poster.
Missing
And
child
she says-
poster?
Yes. The missing child. That, sorry.
Wanted for being missing. It's a crime.
Yeah, exactly. And she says, just one more thing. You have an identification from, Arl Elfingtons or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, Trent will nod and hand it over.
And she'll look at it. It's completely obliterated, as we've mentioned, but
Yeah,
she'll look.
it's like half chewed on. Kind of like smudges of God knows what.
Yeah, she'll look at it and she'll sort of, like when you go through TSA and they like compare your ID to your face. She'll sort of do that. And she'll look at everyone else and she'll say, "And are these your guardians?"
Yeah, they're my family.
Norik's like holding Trent's hand and looks a little bit nervous.
Oh.
Presentable.
Says,
Fur.
"Well, I believe introductions are in order. I am Captain Pross Winstill. You may call me Captain Winstill. I'm in charge of the Eagle Knights here at the fort in Oregent. And I've already met with Emerald here and Ungrin. Who are the rest of you?"
I'm Norik. I'm just a bard from. What was it? What was it called again? Was it west or east?
West. East Ford doesn't actually exist, remember?
Oh right, Westford. I found Trent a few years ago. And I've taken care of him since.
Oh, Westford. Lovely little town. In the summer, I've heard.
Nora kind of nods.
And you? She looks at PJ.
PJ Jackson from Falcon's Hollow.
Falcon's Hollow. You've come a long way.
It's nice in the summer too.
He's getting jealous.
Down in me.
I've heard plenty about Falcon's Hollow, don't you worry.
Good things?
No, never.
I've heard plenty.
I was gonna say,
And
it'd be so funny if she mentioned, I heard they have a wonderful festival every year.
A beautiful winter carnival.
Yeah. And how did you come across Trent?
Oh, I was out hunting and I ran into Trent and Norik together and we became a little bit of a group. And they've been living at my house in Falcon's Hollow for the past several months.
All right. PJ Norik, Captain Winstill sort of narrow her eyes, and look at both of you, sort of seeming to ascertain if you guys are telling the truth. And she'll sigh, and all right. So the three of you then have been traveling.
Hang on, sorry. I was AFK for a bit, so I wasn't sure. But did Rodent come?
No.
No.
Gotcha. All right, continue. Sorry.
The three of you then are Trent's companions, friends, guardians? How would you define yourselves? She takes a quill and has it ready to write.
Nork's like, I suppose all three wouldn't be inaccurate, but I've been trying to be a guardian for him.
That's a really hard
And you
question.
said you...
Did my voice go through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Because it got really quiet.
Yeah. She's writing on the paper and she says, and you said you met Trent several years ago? How many would you say exactly? 2?
How many years ago was it, Husko and 9? Because I remember we decided they were together for a bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
It
think
probably wouldn't be a crazy long time.
I don't think it was even years. I think, because, you guys found Norik at Westford, didn't you? And then you guys went up to Falcon's Hollow?
Well, Norik found us, and I think Norik was like, these are disaster children. I need to take care of
because I
them.
think Norik was at that point traveling.
Yeah.
And then he found the 2 of them and took them under his... took them with him as they traveled. Because remember, the start scenario was that they were on a cart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
so probably a year and a half ago-ish?
Yeah, maybe? At least that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So kind of amend what I said earlier about years.
Husky's
Just
trying to say
Yeah.
something.
Oh, sorry.
But she's just reconnected, so sometimes it takes like 30 seconds for her mic to work.
Oh my god.
But I think our campaign started in the springtime, and now it's the winter. For that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been quite a year yet for the campaign proper.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but I imagine Norik may not have gone straight to Falcon's Hollow. He might have made a couple of stops on the way too, but we'll see what Husko says.
Doom, 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 doom.
Oh no. Oh?
Husky!
Still can't hear you. Here's a
That's so
Zach
weird.
face. I just love the Zach face.
That's a good Jack face.
Blip.
That's
we
the
get-
result of getting his bottom teeth removed, that sometimes it bleps.
Oh.
But it's very rare that it happens, but when it does, it's hilarious.
We can get the confirmation.
You can just,
Once
Nork
Husky-
says the correct amount.
Yes,
Yeah.
Norik says a number.
And it is the right number.
He is not
Yes.
lying.
And
Yeah.
he'll say like, I was traveling between Westford and insert some other place that might be nearby that he would have gone to first.
Yeah.
When I'd found Trent.
Olfden, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. And I couldn't leave a child alone in the forest, so I took them with me.
And Trent never said anything about where he came from, his past, anything like that?
Okay, can I ask an OOC question? Because obviously I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How bad would it be? Like how obviously bad would it be for Norik, someone of Norik's level of diplomacy, to know how bad of a idea it is to say that the only thing he knew is that he didn't like his parents. He didn't like his parents, he didn't like his school, but not much besides that. Like, would that be a bad idea?
Be like a sense motive, wouldn't it?
Depends on
Yeah.
depends on who you're answering for too, and if they believe you.
'Cause
Do a
Trent has been
diplomacy
pretty-
roll to help, or a sense motive roll to help?
I think sense motive
assist with that diplomacy too, because he'll corroborate Noric.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry. I had to click something else, so I was off. Okay. You don't think it would hurt to say that, honestly?
Yeah, Nork was saying, oh, not anyone, not particularly. He mentioned, Nork kind of like looks at him a bit. That he mentioned running away from a situation, but I don't know much else besides that.
And you never inquired further. He never elaborated. You never. About the whereabouts of his parents?
I did ask about it a little bit, but the most I got was that he didn't particularly like his parents, and didn't particularly like the school he had been gone to. That's why I try to take the
like
role.
Me very much. I'm kind of surprised they're looking still.
No, because I tried to fill the role of a parent where I could.
Hmm.
So I'm sure the road for about 5 years. The closer our main road to find food, that's where Nork would have found them. Got it.
And you? She looks to PJ. Oh, poor Husky.
Poor Husco.
Is it the same question?
Yeah.
About if Trent...
Like, did Trent ever talk about his parents to you? Did you ever inquire about that? You know, anything like that?
Oh, God. I'm trying to remember what the actual answer to that is.
Just...
Because he doesn't really like it, but PJ would know that he failed, what Trent would say he failed out of elf school.
Yeah, Trent mentions elf school, he gives, like, air quotes, in passing as a place where he didn't particularly fit in and that he flunked out of, yeah.
Poor Husco.
All right. And Ungren?
Well, you've heard a little, but I was traveling through Falcon's Hollow when I met upon this group of odd fellows. Trent actually cast a spell on me. I was impressed, so I stayed around.
That's such a funny description. That's such a funny description. Trent cast a spell on me, so I stayed around.
Trent cast a spell on all of us. We
spell of friendship. Yes. Anyways,
That's a charm enhancement compulsion effect. That was the plot twist all along. We're all mind controlled by Trent.
Oh my god. The captain will... There's probably a few other things she has to ask and write down. And she says, if you all do not mind, I would like to speak to Trent alone now.
Alright.
Trent will, squeeze Noric's hand. It's like, do we have to?
Noric does that little, again, that little lean down at eye level, you know, gives Trent, like, a pat on the head of his other hand. It's like, is it gonna say, it's alright, if anything happens, you know.
Scream really loud. Scream really loud.
I mean, that works. Alright, you be a brave boy, okay?
We'll be outside if you need us.
And hug Noric.
Sorry, you might need to say that again, Ungren.
We'll be outside if you need us.
Yep. So, again, let's him do the hug, and then...
Yeah. One question that Emerald will ask you guys is, she'll hold up Esther's, before you guys leave, and before she says this, she'll hold up Esther's poster to you guys, and say, it appears one of your friends is missing. What of their whereabouts?
He didn't want to come.
Not too trusting of authority figures.
She's also watching over the another child.
Who you assume,
Great
rescued,
kid.
I assume. And who would this other child be?
Oh my god, we're gonna have a fucking audit on all of our children. We have so goddamn many.
All our feral children.
A friend that also been picked up along the way.
A weasel.
A weasel.
Oh. Weasel, got it.
It's a long story. You asked before how Trent managed to survive by himself for so long.
Very
This other
competent
one,
weasel. Very competent
it's-
weasel.
This other one is, I suppose, the majority of the reason.
All right. So, Trent survived in the wilderness because of a competent weasel.
That's what we call him. A competent weasel.
No, what I would love the scene where this character meets Rodent and said, I thought it was a competent weasel.
Oh my god.
He is a competent weasel.
Oh, good thing Hutsko wasn't there to hear that.
It's here we call him competent? That's not the highest compliments someone can give. Oh.
Anyway.
All right. Anyways, so, here. Trent will, everyone will walk out. Trent will be, alone with the captain in the room.
I feel like I
Gesture
should,
to the
sense,
chair.
I should sense motive before we go, just in case.
Yeah, sure. You can sense motive.
Hopefully. 6.
Aw, man, PJ, you know how it is, ACAB.
Yeah, I know. He's so nervous, but like, Norik's leaving, and Ungren's leaving, and he's
They're
so
gonna kidnap
fucked.
Trent. You're like listening at the door, peeking through the eye hole,
Yeah.
like you are not going to let this sit.
100%.
Oh yeah, when Norik's outside the door, he's just like jittery. He's like tapping his feet, his tail's all floofed up and flicking.
PJ's on the ground looking under the crack in the door.
When Grant notices everyone coming out, he's gonna be like, "So, do I need to leave now, or
I
are
think
we
we're
gonna
okay.
be good?"
Actually, you know what I can do is if you guys want to do this, Nine and I don't know if I can pull people in this.
You should be.
Yeah,
able to.
go to the secrets channel.
Well, I'm in, hey Nine, can you move yourself into the secrets channel because you're an OP?
Probably. Let me learn
Can
how
you
to
try?
do that. Yeah.
Just click on secrets and join it.
I think for moving people on mobile, you kind of hold down on their name in the chat.
Yeah.
Someone just move
I know
the
it's
secret.
feasible.
Nine, you move the channel.
It's like moving it around. No,
Yeah,
God.
no, move yourself, not it.
I'm trying to move
No,
myself.
No, like,
No,
Just click on it.
disconnect
click
and
on
then
it and
go
join it.
into it.
Or just click the channel like you were going to join it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
I'm trying to confirm and it's not doing anything.
Shit. Okay. Because like if I hover over Nine's name, you know what? I got a solution. We will be right.
Oh, just gonna give him a call. That works too.
Probably.
Yeah.
DM's gone. Let's win
Scott, roll them,
Pathfinder.
40
Roll the dice. Roll 40-20.
40-20. Oh, bad rolls.
Oh man, mine's really bad.
Very bad.
Oh my god, that 14 though. I hope Husky can get back in.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
Oh, fuck.
Roll d20s for fucking anxiety.
After 16 sets of 4. I got a 20.
Damn, that's bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to see how many it takes me. It's a 5% chance. That's pretty good. On each d20? Damn. Fuck.
Hey, there we go. Wondering how many was that?
Confirmed 4. 4 equals
If
4.
you just, Britt, if you're on PC, right?
Yeah.
If you just use the up arrow, it'll just put what you did last time. That's how I spammed it.
Oh my god.
Maladies is probably like, what the hell? Just freaking chaos.
I think I beat Salah.
Oh my god, you get a lot of ones though.
I know. This is why I don't roll on Roll20
Oh,
anymore.
it was the fucking Roll20 thing.
1, 2.
I got up and left, and I heard it, and I'm like, oh shit, where are we leaking? And I'm like fucking looking around in the dark.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25 rolls.
I am feeling a little weird.
Tired?
Yeah. I slept in until like 2 p.m.
Oh.
And then I stayed in bed until about 6:50.
I made a staircase.
Wow.
Wow.
It's so fucking shit. I gotta take a photo of it tomorrow. It looks like some shit out of Ed, Edd n Eddy. So, because we moved the trailer, and when it was in the trailer park, it had a fucking set of stairs, and it was very small. It only went up, like, I want to say.
Let's all leave the lobby real quick.
It's Husky's hardware. It's not that.
I can really throw the shot.
What?
Hi.
I feel like
Wait,
things
I
just
should have taken this.
a whole bunch of things just happened at like all at
No,
once.
nothing
No.
happened. But anyway, it's not very tall. Like, I think the elevation of it was like 3 feet, 4 feet, maybe. Like, it was just a couple steps, and then you got to the door of the trailer. Well, in 2016, this area flooded severely. So there were new city mandates put in about trailers. They have to be at least 6 feet off the ground. So this trailer is 6.5 feet off the ground. Our staircase does not go up that high. And I was already setting up in here because I have to work on Tuesday. And my dad like butted the staircase to the trailer and then put a ladder on the staircase so that you could climb into the trailer. And I got in and I was doing stuff and setting up my computer and everything. I got it all set up. And my dad brought me Taco Bell and he said, I'm not bringing it in there. You have to come and get it. And I went down the ladder and I said, I'm not doing that again. We need to make a staircase. And so we built a staircase on top of the staircase in less than 30 minutes. with scrap wood and then frame pieces Dad bought from a hardware store.
Fun.
It literally looks like those city buildings where it's like you can tell where they updated by building over the old building, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take this opportunity to go get water. I have achieved my goal of getting water.
Good job.
Thanks.
Brett has successfully been watered.
True.
I got juice.
Ooh. I was like pretty tipsy when we started this session, but it's all worn off now.
Amazing.
It is time.
Ooh. Oh.
Time to meme. Oh!
Or is it time to dream?
Woo!
Trent, did you get kidnapped for real?
No, so Trent will hold up these 2 letters that the captain gave him. So the good news is the guard is gonna let us go. I have a letter testifying, from the captain, so if any guards stop us again, we can show them that. But the bad news is apparently my parents still want to find me, and they can't stop that. So we might have to go to the school and have you guys like officially adopt me or something. And this letter, he holds up the second one, is her testifying that you guys are not bad. So someone important who's better than me should probably keep it.
He did looks at Norik.
Alright, Nork will take it. I'm gonna say to Trent, good job, Trent. You were very brave. Give him pat pat.
Trent will just like mouth back and ignore it.
Who's messaging me? I guess Nord looks at the others. I guess we should head back and figure out what we do next.
Yeah, see if we... Yeah.
Good.
Oh, there is one last matter. And Ungren will open the door to the office and say, Captain.
Ugrin, you say captain, and the captain is already lifting your bag up off the floor, and standing up to walk to bring it over to you.
Yes, thank you.
And she says, you should find that all of your belongings, including the wanted posters, are in the.
You can get them framed.
Something to remember this by, I'm sure.
We leave Brown a stack of framed wanted posters.
God. She'll and she'll go sort of go back and be like, if you could close the door on your way out, I trust you will see your ways out back into the town.
Let's skedaddle, gang.
We scramdoodle.
Skedaddle, skadoodle. Your arm is now a noodle!
Oh no!
Snake on Joe's back!
Ungren, before you go, Emerald will say, well, since you are no longer wanted by the city guard, I assume, perhaps we should meet up at some point and discuss what has happened over the past years since you have been gone.
She also wants to find out if Unger can really eat lava.
Shh, you're not supposed to say that.
Certainly. I have some questions I'm unsure of myself.
I must be going, as this matter has been seen through to the end. And she'll give you a time and place to meet, probably Sunday.
Ungren has a date too. 2 dates.
Anyways, you guys are free.
We did it, guys! We won Pathfinder!
Yay.
PJ, how many rolls did it take for you to win Pathfinder this time?
How many rolls did it take me for one Pathfinder? 25.
Hey, Husko, welcome
Husko,
back.
Did you talk?
Husky!
God.
Oh, I heard of Husko.
Oh my god.
Hi, Husko!
That took a million years. And I think it finally works. I didn't turn on this. I didn't load the stupid driver, so it's actually connected. I'm never turning that driver on ever fucking again. Okay. What did I miss?
Oh, we're good.
Everything?
We're good. Trent did not get taken by the cops. We answered their questions, and we got letters that say we have not kidnapped him.
You missed
Okay.
NPCs making fun of you.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, you were called a
asked-
Yeah,
confident
you're a confident weasel now.
Norik let slip that there was another child, and I said it was a weasel, a competent weasel that helped Trent in the woods.
That is like you know how PJ Shovel Bradley and Trent is Brent. Dastardly Rodin is competent weasel.
Yes.
Oh my god, competent weasel.
Competent weasel is like the best. It's like the nice.
What's the best part too? Competent weasel. The I don't know what the word is. The shortened.
Yeah.
The first letter is CW, which means content warning.
But hey,
Oh,
Content
God,
warning.
Competent weasel is just so good.
It's so funny.
I knew you would like it.
All right. So, and yeah, specifically, the 2 letters are, one of them is if you guys get stopped. It specifically it sort of details that like I, Captain Winstill, have pardoned these people for the following crimes. You are to disregard their wanted posters, etc., etc. And then it's like, this is valid until like end of the month sort of deal. Just so you guys aren't free to crime in Oregent forever.
But for the next month, all crime is legal.
No!
The Purge, Pathfinder
Purge.
Edition.
that means Rodent can go back to like the enchanters to get his shit done. It's like,
Well, I mean, the good news is Rodent was never on any wanted posters either.
I know, but now I don't have to worry about becoming a wanted poster, so it's fine.
Rodent secretly disappointed that no one drew him.
I'll draw him. In 20 seconds.
Wait, where's the? Yeah, the 20 rodents are always the best, but where's that? Where's the one that Twig did that makes makes my soul happy? I need to find it.
I will draw a beautiful wanted poster right this second.
We have a to whom it
Imagine
may
if Rodent had a
concern,
wanted
right?
poster, it would literally just look like the Rodent emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did draw that. Oh well, hold on. 20 seconds on the clock.
Go.
Actually, I'll be kind. I'm gonna give myself a whole minute. You know, it's been a long day. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
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 Oh.
Hello? Oh God.
Hello? Can you
We
not
can
hear
hear
us?
you.
We can hear
You are saying things.
Hello?
Hello?
God.
Haskell?
No, no.
Hello?
Oh no!
Should not have let
No.
Husky leave.
We can hear you, Husky.
That's
No,
what I
it was
did.
lost when she left.
Yeah. It might have just been lag. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my God. Thank fuck Jesus.
You're really choppy. I think that's your internet.
It's not my internet. My internet's fucking fine. It's my stupid headset not actually like connecting to anything.
That was a minute on the clock, and we are finished the rodent, the 1 minute rodent wanted poster coming in the chat.
Thought it was supposed
Oh
to be
boy.
20 seconds.
I was being kind. You know, I got my COVID booster today, so I'm allowed a whole minute to draw rodent.
It's just a shot.
Yeah, I know.
You can't say that.
I can. I can.
Why can you?
Because I got over my needle fear.
Oh. Actually, my arm isn't even sore, which is crazy. I think it's because I was dancing all afternoon. Anyway.
For a day after I got my booster, which was like a couple weeks ago, literally like I felt every individual muscle in my right arm for like an entire day.
Oh my god, I love it.
I feel like Rodent and Grant, especially, like if we had ended up getting wanted posters, it would have been like the scene from SpongeBob. It's like, as if I really look like this. Because I feel like definitely both in the case of Grant and Rodent, there would have been a lot of like, yeah, like what Britt did. It would have just been like very violent features exaggerated.
That's how I draw rodent.
Because whatever we did, we were definitely heightened.
Oh my god, oh Wodent.
Oh, what? Just a vaguely
Alright.
animal-shaped thing with an axe.
The important thing is to make the tail poofy. That's my guide on drawing rodent. It's just nothing matters. You just have to make the tail poofy.
All right, so you guys are not wanted by the guard. You are free from the tower. You guys go back to pick up the other two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, are we going anywhere? Probably not. The second.
No, I don't think we have any specific plans.
Okay. Then you guys can go back and meet up with Rodent and Nestor and let them know they don't need it. They can stop planning the jailbreak.
Yeah. We did not get captured.
We tell Bren we're no longer criminals.
We did not get captured by on purpose. We did not get captured by accident.
Well, you can tell Bren that like we're not criminals and we were never
we have
criminals.
a letter that says we're not criminals.
All right, you guys can make your way back. And again,
Esther saves the plan drafting anyway. Just in case.
just in case. Hey, you never know when the party's gonna get arrested and need to get bailed out by Esther and Rodent.
God damn it, I hate it when I look at my sheet and I see a number just put somewhere as a bonus and I'm like, what the hell? Where is this from?
Yeah.
So,
This might.
oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, go on. I was just gonna say this might be a good time to call it. I know it's getting late over for Stefan. And we sort of wrapped up one of the present problems for the party.
That also might be good because I'm getting fucking tired of trying to figure what the hell's wrong with my head. So
Yeah. I will end the recording then.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It is.
we're not in jail.
We are not
Yay.
criminals.